What's up, you bunch of dumbasses?
Oh, you got him!
About 30%, about 30 seconds before we went online, Adam was like, I'm feeling kind of punchy tonight, just so you know.
I gave you a warning, right? That's lots of warning.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to DiceFriends. Yay! We got the band back together.
Ah, yeah.
It's so great.
Oh, I'm excited. Because tonight, we are heading back into Gnomes 100 Dragon 0. Last time, what happened to us?
This is the
assaulted.
problem. Yeah, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Yes, we're probably going to end up repeating some of the stuff that happened last time because we were talking about it beforehand, and we remember very little of what happened.
So, consider this a brand new episode 1.
So, last time we played it, all I remember is there was the weird greased up imp.
Oh.
And then there was the big box with all the drawers.
Okay, yeah.
Which we instantly got teleported away from.
That sounds like us.
Right, like the first drawer teleported us. And we were like,
the first drawer. Had like an arm hanging out of it.
Right.
There was the mummies. The mummies.
Oh, right.
I was surely the 8th coffin doesn't have a mummy in it.
Is this the one with all the coffins that we were like just going through and getting hit on every single coffin?
Yeah. And then one just killed us. One of the coffins just killed us outright.
Right.
It was like, nah, we're done. Oh yeah, the gorilla. There was the gorilla machine.
Mm-hmm.
And then the biggest memory is we found the missiles, and then we figured out the missiles, but then all we did was just get radiation poisoning, and the missiles didn't do anything.
Right.
So that's basically it.
I do not remember the gorilla machine.
Yeah. There was nothing to it. It was like, it's a gorilla machine, and that's it. It doesn't do anything. But before we get started, let's start again. Hi, welcome to DiceFriends. My name is Adam. I'm joined by Paul and Beej.
Hello.
Hey.
And every now and again, we play a Choose Your Own Adventure book. We've been doing these for a while now. You can find a lot of the stuff on YouTube. Also, hi, YouTube. How you doing? And there is a series of books called the Catacombs books, which we have played through all of them now.
Yeah,
we
there's
finished,
only
Fairy
4
Mound.
were ever made.
Yeah,
Right.
There's only 4 of them. We finished Fairy Mound of Dragonkind, which was great. And then there's still Night of the Living Dead, which we haven't finished. And then this book, Gnomes 100 Dragon 0. And then the Spy book, which I can't remember the name of.
The Final Bug.
That sounds about right.
It sounds correct, doesn't it?
That's close enough. That's close enough, man. But before we get started on all that, a couple things. This stream is brought to you by you. Your kind support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Let's keep the lights on. It lets Beej have a man's romance.
Yeah.
And it lets Paul drink lots of tea.
This is a thing that I do.
Yeah.
That's Paul's defining characteristic.
Yeah.
We've been summarized. I like to have a shit outside, and Paul drinks tea.
And you think, you know what? Those two things aren't mutually exclusive.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm umming so much.
Just be like, okay, what's up next? Let's do subs.
Yeah. What's next? Subs. So let's kind of recap, because I'm not going to go through the whole. Actually, the introduction's not that long, right?
True.
We can probably just go right into it, right? I'll go through the introduction. There's a couple things, like mechanically, I'm not going to explain it all again. If you want to see us talk about the mechanics, you can go back and watch the first video.
Right.
But there is a time mechanic. We are ignoring it because we just want to play through the game.
Yeah.
Where it's like every time you go to a new room, it takes up a day. You have like 12 days to finish it. No. We're here to mess around, really.
I know we have received some warning that there are typos in this book in as much as we might be taken to pages that don't make any goddamn sense.
Oh.
So I'm going to track where we're going as best I can, just by sections and pages and stuff. And if we get stuck, then we can roll back a bit. But I have no idea what that'll mean. If the game is completely unfinishable, then
we'll figure it out. Yeah. Can't be that hard, right?
I don't know.
There's a book made in the 80s. Everybody in the 80s was stupid.
Yeah. I just watched Beverly Hills Cop. You're right.
Yeah, they're fine. Except for Nick Nolte, he was the smartest person in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched 48 Hours yet, but I should.
No, you should. How about Blue Chip? You ever
I haven't
watched that
watched
one?
Blue Chip either,
Oh,
no.
man. I think that was the 90s, though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think there's a
Blue
Martin
Chip
Lawrence
was the
joint,
90s.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think Shaq was in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually did look up whether there was like, I don't know, some like fan made like errata or corrections list for this book, but that would be too much to ask for. So
No,
We'll
that's,
just- we'll just have
somebody
to see how it
revised
goes.
it
Yeah.
like a year ago.
Patch
It's like, wow,
notes.
this thing got patched a year ago.
Yeah.
That's wild. Crazy.
This was still getting updates.
by the way, this was originally published by TSR, the same people
Yes.
who do D&D. Did
Yep.
D&D. I guess
And
technically,
this is a Dragonlance book.
and then of course TSR got bought by Wizards of the Coast, who got bought. So technically, this is owned by Hasbro, I guess.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Technically, yes. So, all right.
I feel like
We
they
ready?
probably don't know that they own it, and they don't care. But there it is.
Ready for this or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. All right, here we go. You are Rye, a recently promoted baker living on Sancrest. You were a baker's apprentice for 3 long years, but yesterday the Bakers Guild declared that you had attained full bakerhood. You think it was your bread rolls that did it, but you can't be sure.
What a rich universe you're creating
Welcome.
for us.
Welcome to the Bakerhood.
Guild of Bakerdom.
I bet
You
we're
spent
like
the entire.
I bet we're like repeating all the jokes that we made last time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, trust me. I mean, the only joke I ever have is I just yell, "Turkey's a little dry," really loud. So, I mean, really, you're preaching to the choir. You spent the entire day yesterday looking for a job in the town and found nothing. Every bakery was willing to settle for an apprentice baker to avoid paying the guild rates demanded for a full-fledged baker. While drinking at a local inn trying to sop up your disappointment, you heard what sounded like the chance of a lifetime. A gnome at a nearby table was talking. He said, "In just a few months, things will really be looking around Mount Nevermind." You caught the word, cooking. Sorry, things will really be cooking around Mount Nevermind. You heard the word cooking and then managed to interpret the rest of the rapid gnomish speech. Being an enterprising young man and having heard all you needed to hear, you went over to them, bought drinks all around, and started asking questions. The gnome said, once you managed to slow them down, that Mount Nevermind had a huge cavern filled with baking equipment, and hundreds of gnomes had a life quest to develop the art of baking. This is very specific. Yeah. The gnomes, glancing at each other, also added that they were certain the baking gnomes would be happy to share their secrets with the human who would lead all the gnomes. Excitement rising in you at the thought of secrets that might make you one of the greatest bakers on Krynn, you pursued the conversation. You asked the gnomes when they were going back to Mount Nevermind, and they said they had to hurry because of the huge get-together coming in just a few months. The thought of leading the gnomes in baking for a huge party made your eyes gleam with anticipation. "Where can I sign up?" you asked, and an important-looking gnome gave you a huge contract written in Gnomish, which you quickly signed on the dotted line. This is how you became the general of all Gnomish armies. For what was cooking at Mount Nevermind was preparation for war.
Oh.
The rest of Krynn had been embattled for many months in the struggle to prevent the Queen of Darkness and her evil dragons and draconians from taking over the land. Word had reached the gnomes in their volcanic fastness on the Isle of Sancrest that a dragon army was coming, with evil dragons and hordes of horrid dragon-like reptiles called draconians, coming to destroy the gnomes' homeland. The gnomes, of course,
I
are
appreciate
inventors.
that Dragon Army is one word. Like it's a
Yes.
it's a dragon
yeah.
it's a dragonomy.
Dragarnomy. The gnomes, of course, are inventors, not fighters. Oof. They consulted their histories and discovered that whenever the dragons had come to Mount Nevermind before, a human had led the gnomes to victory. So they sent their best gnomish recruiters to hire a human, any human, and you're it. Even if there were some way to get away from Sancrest, it's really too late. Besides, the gnomes need your help. There are only 20 days left before the enemy is supposed to arrive. 20 days to explore the entire weird mountain the gnomes have inhabited for thousands of years to see what you can find that will be useful in the fight. Your thin body shivers at the thought.
I love the idea that, like, from the gnomes' perspective, all humans are the same, right? They're just like, we need
Yes.
a human. Doesn't matter who.
Doesn't matter which
Boy,
one.
they sure love war.
Yep. Everybody knows that gnomes love war.
Yeah. Is there oil there? We'll be there in a minute.
So basically, the gnomes, we gather up the gnomes, and in the game's lore, to transport the mechanical equipment that we find out of the mountain, we are always followed distantly by 100 gnomes. They're always behind us. They're always in the picture. They're always hanging out back there.
100 gnomes? No, it's not quite 100 gnomes, isn't it?
Isn't it 99? Or is it 99?
Or isn't it like 68 gnomes?
Oh, it's 68 because we're 69.
We're the 69th?
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Let's see here. Yeah. You are about to explore Mount Nevermind for a noble purpose. You have a willing crew of 68 gnomish warriors ready to do anything you ask, except be warriors. You've got great steam-powered armor. Yes, we have like the Ripley suit from Aliens.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We've got like the loader
Except
suit.
steam powered.
Yeah. You got a great steam-powered armor that increases your strength and your ability to hit enemies. You are ready. But as the gnomes lead you toward the main hall, you see a tiny green humanoid creature disappearing into the darkness. What's that? You shout. Oh, says the gnome, obviously embarrassed. That's just an imp. We don't know how they got into our mountain, but they seem to be multiplying like flies and are everywhere. They're usually just mischievous, but they could be a problem. Great. It's bad enough that I have to fight a dragon army in 20 days. Now I have to worry about imps too. Well, we will take care of them as they come along. Is there anything else I should know about? Well, the oldest says, there are numerous tunnels, especially in the lower areas. The gnomes don't use anymore. These have sometimes become the homes of possibly dangerous monsters. Monsters, you shout. All the gnomes around you look very sad and respectful. You'll never hear the whole story if you don't let them finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, it seems like there are monsters in some of the abandoned areas. A gnome can easily spot the entrances to such places and avoid them. You see, usually the monsters just roam around in their own areas and eat each other. It is only sometimes that they come out and eat gnomes, but we do have a committee looking into the problem. So, there are dangerous monsters and there are imps to deal with, but that's all. He stands as tall as he can, gives you kind of a salute, and says, we gnomes know you won't have any trouble with these minor problems. Shall we get started? They take you by the hand and lead you toward the gnome flinger. Turn to page 8 to begin your quest. So
Right.
the gnome flinger is just a big catapult.
I think we have a picture.
There's an image of it. Yeah, there's a picture of it, kind of. All right. Okay. You eye the gnome flinger suspiciously. It doesn't look anything like you, or it doesn't look like anything you want to have a part of, but you glance again at the cliff with all its strangely shaped entryways. You can feel your curiosity overcoming your caution. There's a small knock on the leg of your armor. Look down to see a gnome calling himself Trumpsh, standing impatiently at your side. Well, he says, his voice oozing doubt as to your ability to handle the gnome's problems, and whether you even have the courage to be flung through the air to somewhere up on the cliff. Yes, the gnomes of Mount Nevermind need help, and never mind the fact that you've never done anything but work in a bakery. Never mind the fact that even the smallest draconian soldier must outweigh you by 100 pounds. Never mind that you know nothing about military matters. The gnomes are looking to you for help, and by Reorx, yeah, you're going to try. Okay, so we're not qualified.
Nope.
We have no business being here, and we've never fought anybody in our entire life.
Sounds about right.
Cool.
That sounds like high school. Yeah.
Right.
Hoping to see something that will
Turn
help you
to
make up your
8A,
mind.
which is just the next
Yeah.
paragraph.
It's just
Yeah.
literally like, to make up your mind, you climb into the earthen platform bearing the gnome's steam-powered lift system, the Gnome Flinger. A gnarled, muscular, leather apron-clad gnome introduces himself as Gnomesh the Flinger Boss. He thrusts you toward a reclining seat, saying, first trip, Nothing at all to worry about. This is the fastest and most reliably tested gnome device anywhere in Mount Nevermind. It's so hard to read that. It was built by my great-great-great-grand uncle Bromsh, and my family's life quest has been to make it better and better all the time. You stir restlessly under his barrage of words. Every time one of the gnomes talks to you, you hope you'll be able to understand him, but it doesn't seem to happen. By your side, Gnomesh, at least you understand that much, still talks while he pushes you into the gnome flinger seat. You're about to resign yourself to whatever the gnomes have in store when you shout, "Stop!" Gnomes and the other gnomes, who have been twisting dials, checking steam valves, shoveling coal, stop what they're doing and stare at you, open-mouthed, incredulity on their faces. "I'm sorry," you say, surprised at the anguish in your voice, "but if I'm going to go through Mount Nevermind and find the things I think will help you and me beat the dragon army, I have got to understand what you're saying. Please talk slowly whenever you say anything to me." The gnome's looks change to ones of pity and dismay. The coal shoveler clucks under his breath, and you think you catch the murmured words, "Poor fellow. He'll be no help at all. Doesn't have the brains for it, but I'll guess we can't send him away now."
Oh, he's dumb.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's an idiot. It wouldn't be kind to let him know we realize how weak-minded he is. Gnome gently pats your hand, saying loudly, as if you were deaf, "I will do that, young man, and I will remind everyone else to talk slowly too." He makes a gesture towards a less muscular gnome working on the gnome flinger. He's also younger, you see, as he turns towards you and raises an eyebrow questioningly. "Get on with it next," the flinger boss orders. You watch as young Next gathers a number of brightly colored flags and begins making broad gestures in the air with them. Suddenly, a loud whistle sounds, and you see a gnomish heads popping from the many openings in the rock wall in front of you. They all watch Next's signals, which quickly become faster than the eye can see flips and twirls. You're afraid that Next will twist himself into a pretzel if he keeps this up for long. Finally, once more turning his head and giving you a look of pity combined with impatience, he slows down the motion of the flags almost to a stop.
Slow
The
motion.
gnomes on the cliff all look at you, shrug their shoulders, and duck back into the cliff openings. "The far-talking family is using a new system to send messages. Everyone knows now to speak slowly," announces Gnomsh. "Thank you," you answer in a tiny voice, and turn to 8B.
Oh, look, it's right there.
You sit in the gnome flinger, not liking anything you see as the gnomes around you explain that you are what you are indeed seeing. Before you are 5 levels of cliffs. There are also 2 chambers that you can easily walk into without being flung. You seriously consider getting out of the gnome flinger and going towards one of the areas within walking distance, but you politely wait until the gnomes are done explaining, and you get a fairly good idea of what every entrance on the cliff face means to the gnomes. The closer you get to the time of the Dragon Army's invasion, the harder it is for the gnomes to concentrate on their flinging. The chart above judges your success rate for each fling depending on how many days are left before the invasion. Each time you wish to be flung, generate a number from 1 to 12, then read the chart. If you get the number you need or higher, go to the page number of the chamber you want to reach. If you get less than the number you need, you miss your target and go 1 level lower and 1 entrance to the right. Add as many extra points as you acquire while on your quest also. For example, if you try for A on the highest level and miss, you would reach B on the next lower level. If you really didn't want to go to B, you could use up a half a day to return to the gnome flinger, but remember, you don't have a lot of time. If you aim for the far right of the cliff and miss, you are flung to the left side 1 level down. If you aim for the lowest level and miss, you are flung on an odd number to the library and on an even number to the lights chamber. Yes, Paul?
It's just funny because it's like Pac-Man. If you go off the right edge of the map, you come back on the left edge of the map.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Days on the chart are measured only in whole days. We're kind of ignoring the time thing, though. So we have to make a choice, right?
So considering, because we're not paying attention to the time thing, do we have a way? Are we just going to always assume that they're good at throwing
we'll just
us?
assume it's. Yeah. I'm just going to assume they're good at throwing us.
All right.
Should we just pick one?
Yeah.
Because last time we went into the bat, right?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
I feel like we went to we definitely went to the bat, and maybe
Did we go to the bakery?
I don't know what
Maybe
other
we
ones
went to the bakery.
Maybe explosives.
Ah.
That sounds familiar to me.
Well, we could start with the train, because the Maricat has said there's no number for the train, as you can see. And they think it's supposed to be 40.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to pick one because I think it's funnier that way.
Sure.
Or any of these look interesting to any of you?
5, 10, 15.
I like the magnet. That could be spooky.
Yeah, the magnet sounds good, actually.
Sure, let's do the magnet. Let's go to 94.
94.
All right.
94. And we're off. Yeah, actually, as some of the chat points out, it takes you it takes you half a day to get back to the flinger if you go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So that implies that this thing is firing you like half a day's walk.
Yeah.
True, yeah, that's actually a long.
That's a really far.
That's a far. Yeah, I don't even know how far that would be. Maybe it's just like it's a half a day's walk because you have to climb down the mountain.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right. The clanks and clatters of a whole room full of gnomes working on metal strike your ears as you enter the chamber. But the floor is cleaner than most parts of Mount Nevermind because all the metallic clutter has been gathered by magic to a huge horseshoe-shaped object hanging from the ceiling. Whoops!
What could it be?
There on top of the horseshoe is another imp.
Oh, good.
It appears to be of no immediate danger to you since it's so far away, but you've already had some bad experiences with imps. On the other hand, some have left you alone. If you think you'd better go over and deal with the imp before you explore the chamber, turn to 137H. However, if you think it's safe to ignore the malicious little creature, go ahead and begin exploring. So
I love the implication that it's like, we know you didn't come here first.
Yeah. Also, if there's one thing I learned in my time in prison, is that you need to go after the strongest person in the room right away, right?
Right.
And that's the imp.
Agreed.
I can't really fight a magnet. So we're going to fight the imp. I'm
All
going
right.
to 137H. Maybe the imp will just be scared.
137H. All right.
H. The imp just sits on the upper curve of the horseshoe, chuckling maliciously as you approach. Your determination to get it increases. However, as you get under the big oh
You're
wait,
wearing
we're in a big metal
armor.
suit.
We're going to remember so many things as we play this game.
I forgot I had a big metal suit on.
Yeah.
Not one of you 68 gnomes thought to gonna mention this.
He must be doing this on purpose.
Oh, I screwed up already. However, as you get under the big trash collecting thing, you feel an immense tug on your power armor. You settle it in place once again, but the tug happens again. This time, the invisible force yanks a chunk off the arm. Then some goes from the back and more until finally the whole thing has been pulled willy-nilly off your body and hangs from the horseshoe. Its chunks just more objects among the clutter. What am I gonna do? You ask the gnomes around you, trying to keep the whimper out of your voice, but they have no idea. That metal trash collector was a device made by my great-granddaddy Noddle. It was his life's quest to make an unstoppable metal trash picker-upper. And he did it, but they never figured out how to turn the thing off. You run around the chamber, trying desperately to figure out how to turn the thing's energy off, but to no avail. You are now armorless.
Good.
Holy
Good.
crap! The very first thing you do. Oh my god.
You can carry on your quest if you want, but the phrase you have often heard from the gnomes of Mount Nevermind rings in your ears. I wouldn't do that if I were you. To continue, return to 94. When you adventure without your special armor, your own body takes all the damage with your suit would have taken. If you decide to take the gnome's advice, your adventure is over. You leave the mountain as quickly as possible, return to hunting for a position as a baker, but your conscience always bothers you when you think about the destruction of Mount Nevermind.
Holy shit.
All right,
Wow.
I just sped her on that. Oh yeah, gold splits, baby. Let's go.
I feel like we did something similar on Fairy Mound where we just died straight up.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna save scum that. I'm gonna say that we did not lose our armor.
Are you gonna save scum back to go to a different place or just something else in the
we'll just go into
room?
this room. Yeah. We'll still do this room, but it's like I won't mess with the
Maybe
Yeah.
we
Okay.
don't investigate the huge magnet.
so we
so
stay away
we-
from the magnet.
Yeah.
huge magnet, crystal door. Okay, so there's gnome at center front, big device on right, tunnel it back, huge magnet, crystal door, gnome working at left, slide. There's a slide?
Yeah. In your power
Look
armor?
at the little slide.
Whee!
The slide's got to go somewhere cool.
It goes down. It goes down below the magnet.
Yeah. I'm going to go big device on right.
Yeah.
67H.
All right.
Wait, the crystal door, just a sec.
Yeah.
You looked all around for some way to turn off the magnet. There's a crystal door in the back with a big lightning bolt on it.
Uh-huh. And we'll get to the crystal door when we get to it, Paul. The gnome standing at the big machine leans down and peers under it. He runs his hand over the oddly shaped parts, turns whatever he finds to turn, and finally just gives a mighty sigh. When you approach, you realize that he must be considerably younger than the other gnomes in this chamber. When you go to him and introduce yourself, he perks up immediately, excited of more the famous fighter who is going to help Mount Nevermind. But I must admit, he says, looking askance at your slender, nay, puny build. Okay, all right. Hey, calm down. Grown adult, you're a gnome. Puny build without the power amount, you don't look quite qualified for the job.
Power armor, I guess it's supposed to be.
Ignoring armor, yeah. Ignoring his doubts, you ask about the machine. He confesses that he doesn't know what it is. It was left to him as a life quest by his father, who never took the time to explain what he did. Turn on the gnomish machinery figure out chart on page 157. If you succeed in reaching D, okay, so remember 67H. So we have to go to the gnome figure out chart. And we got to get to D. Yeah.
That's the hardest.
Yeah, well.
Sweet. Can't wait.
Rome wasn't built in a day, Paul. Okay. Oh, yeah, just a D, huh? All right, so let's roll some dice. So basically, we roll our dice, we go the direction that it tells us, and then something bad might happen, or I might just roll all the way straight down to D, which is probably what's going to happen.
Gotta roll low.
Yeah. 9. Shit. Oh, well, E on the right track.
That's
Okay.
good.
That's fine. We roll again. Give me lower. Lower than 8, please.
Yeah.
2, I'll take it. Okay, we go to A.
Right A.
All right. So we don't want to roll an 11 or 12, basically.
Yeah.
6.
We're at B.
To B.
All right.
All right. Okay, so we're on B. We just need to roll a 1 to 6. Okay.
And we just did that.
5.
We're at C.
Okay, we're on C. All right. No 11 or 12, please.
25% chance this works out.
Is that? It's more than 25, isn't it?
Out of 20, isn't it?
It's out of 12.
It's a D12.
It's a D12,
Oh,
B.
well then, okay. We got an even better chance.
Come on, baby.
Shit.
9?
It's a 9.
Okay,
You
so
think
we go
you
to
know
H.
you think you know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Might have to start over, but we can either... Actually, we can't screw up. So the worst that happens is we start over, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Dinger. Okay, well, we got to start all over again. All right, back to the start. This is fun.
Is there not something bad that happens? You just keep
No.
rolling and rolling and rolling?
Yeah.
I thought you like took damage or something at some point.
Nope. Not unless it tells me. Okay, we made it to A.
We're at
so roll again.
Oops.
11. Parts are falling off. Okay. That's not a complete failure. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's cocked, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's cocked. It's too bad.
Still good.
Yeah, 6. All right, we're going to B. You didn't have to convince me. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Go to C. Come on, baby. Dinger.
Think you know
10?
what you're doing.
Okay.
You got
Think you know
another
what
one
you're
more
doing, right?
chance.
We got another
Been here
kick at the
before.
can. Come on, baby.
Ah!
Start over.
Shit!
You know what? Let's screw it. We succeed. I hate this dice. Yeah. We fixed it. We got to D. Screw you, game. Touchdown.
Yeah, what's the so I'm just looking at the.
If you have to start over,
No, the only time that you ever screw up is when you
hit one of the other letters, I thought.
yeah, when you hit one of the when it's like when you have to go to
when you reach.
oh wait, yeah, what does happen? Is it just an endless loop?
I think it's an endless loop because the hope is that you're supposed to.
Oh, there are effects. Yeah. Wait. Hold up.
When the chart
Sorry,
takes
we
you
should have.
to E, F, G, or H, the machine you're trying to figure out has helped you, even though you haven't figured it out yet. Go to the beneficent random effects table.
Oh, okay. Well, we only ever went to
Start over.
No. We only went to E, F, G, or H. Yeah, we never went to the side.
Yeah, we never actually got the side bits.
Yeah, so I think it's only the effects only happen when you go to the sides.
Oh wait, no, E, F, G, or H. There should have been effects each one of those times.
Oh no, it's like if you go off a little, like if you go on the side, yeah. Like E, F, G are the anything that's not in the actual line from the top, right?
Oh, here, wait, let me see.
And people are saying that that I, J, K, and L and E, F, G, and H all have effects.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let's read through this real quick.
We totally did that
The simple
wrong.
method of determining if you can figure out the device is discovered. Gnomish things have levers, blah, blah, blah. For example, if you rolled a 9 while trying to reach A, then you haven't figured it out. The device is still operating in such a way that you gain some benefit. When the chart takes you to E, F, G, or H, the machine you're trying to figure out has helped you, even though you haven't figured it out yet. If this happens, go to the beneficent random effects table. Read the next effect. If you desire, you can then continue along this chart. On the other hand, if you rolled an 11 while trying to reach A, you haven't figured it out yet, and the device is causing some harmful effects.
Right. Okay. So
Okay.
why is that? Why are the instructions for this on page 7 and the thing is on page 157?
So it's like every time you end up on the left-hand side, you roll a negative effect.
Right.
Or you
And
get a
then the
negative
right-hand
effect.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to just forget about that for now. We'll do it right next time.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Should have reread through it. I thought it was simpler than that. I thought it was just like, oh, you just go through the chart.
Yeah.
They just want to make you roll some dice, but we'll remember that next time. 67H. Let's go back. Blah, blah, blah. If you succeed in reaching D, turn to 18G. Okay, that's easy.
Okay.
18. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't. You study the thing and the way it sits on the floor, and suddenly it dawns on you. Flicking a few switches here and there, you start the big machine, making big bars of pure agnonium from the ore in the floor. The young gnome is ecstatic to have a functioning machine, and the others are delighted to get some more metal to make non-magnetic stuff from. But you get nothing from the whole episode except an insult to your build that you won't soon forget?
Holy crap.
If it makes you leave the chamber so you can don your armor again, you can go back to 8. If not, keep looking around, turn to 94. Wow. Okay. Well, this happened last time we figured out a machine too. We just got made fun of and got radiation poisoning.
It's worthwhile to note that apparently like figuring out that machine and doing it was like that gnome's life work, and you just like did it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, my life quest is over, and he just throws himself down a hole.
He just explodes. Just blows up and dies.
All right,
Finally.
so keep looking around.
Yeah. How do we feel about a big crystal door with a lightning bolt on it?
Extremely positive.
112?
I am bullish on this door. 112.
112G, sorry. I
Okay.
should specify. Let's see here. 112G. You find yourself reluctant to touch the crystal door with the jagged bolt of lightning cut into it. But as you near it,
Doesn't sound
you feel
like us.
you feel no tingly warning sensation in your skin. When you ask one of the gnomes what is behind the door, he just quickly replies, "Just more of the same." The fuck does that mean? You're not sure what that means. Do you want to go through the door? I mean, Kinda.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I'm going through the door. 28G. I ain't no coward.
Nice. Hope
You
we
think
don't
this is
have
my first rodeo? 28G. As you open the door, that tingly sensation you were expecting begins to arise in your skin. But now you're curious, so you go in and find yourself in 68.
How do you know the effects of electricity?
I'm gonna guess. Wait, yeah, you're right. If you're a baker.
Well, I mean, like, they know what magic is, and they know lightning can be shot for magic, right?
That's fair. Yeah.
Maybe they know what static electricity is? I don't know. I guess. I don't know. It's a good question, Paul. No more questions.
This is an excellent opening line for this room.
Mm-hmm. Although two large werebears are prowling the chamber when you enter, your
Werebear stare
attention is immediately drawn to a chuckling sound coming from behind a giant-sized vertical comb. You found anything? We ain't found shit.
Wait, it is literally it's a giant static electricity generator.
Look at the bear!
Oh my god.
That bear's just at his job. He's like, oh, fuck, it's a living. You know? He's just chilling. All right.
Are they actually werebears? Maybe they're just bears.
Maybe they're just actual bears.
They don't have little symbols on their stomachs, so yeah.
Also,
right.
how is this more of the same?
It's more of the same, Paul. This is more of the same. All right, drawn to a chuckling sound there coming from behind a giant vertical comb, which itself catches your interest, but it will have to wait until later. The mean little laugh, which you recognize as an imp's, resounds even over the sparks and whooshes and crackles coming from the big machines in the room. If you want to talk to the imp, turn to 97E. If you want to fight it, turn to 121I. However, you can ignore the nasty little creature and just get on with other things in the laboratory. Look at the list and choose what to do. Look, I'm tired of being bullied by these imps. I have to talk to it. I can't.
Right.
You have to talk to it?
I don't think anything... I don't know. I have to.
Or fight.
You know what I mean?
But you're going to talk to it, not fight it?
No, I'm just going to talk to it.
All right.
97E, I think that is.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the same imp as before, right?
No.
As
you lean toward it, the imp starts to reach for your nose with its little clawed fingers, but you quickly say, wait, I have news for you. Its fingers pause in midair, and a quizzical look comes over its face. The gate to your plane is open. You can leave now.
Oh, we're smart.
We've done that. This has happened before, right? I think this happened on to a different imp. To find out if the imp believes you, roll a die. All right.
Are we supposed to have done that?
2. What?
Is that something we like? Are we sequence breaking here, or
should we have opened a gate? Is what you're wondering?
Oh no, we're lying to it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just lying to it. We're just straight up lying to it.
All right.
22F. I rolled a 2. The imp gets an excited look on its little brown face as it turns and flutters / scurries away. You think you hear it saying, "Oh, goody, 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 goody! I didn't like it here anyway." Clearly, it's lived with the gnomes for too long. Return to the main description of the chamber you were in so that you can explore. See?
All right.
Chalk another one up for the good guy. What page were we on?
68.
68? Okay,
yep.
Thank you. Whoop. All right. So we got a big room to explore here with a bunch of bears in it. All right. So feel free to explore the chamber. You may investigate the werebears, tall crystal structure, huge comb, items on comb, diskette back, double doors, machine at left, little antennae at front. Well, I'd be remiss to not investigate the big comb.
Yeah.
Oh,
122H.
There's like television rabbit ears or the antenna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know the thing you're staring at is a comb fit for a giant, but why it should be standing upright and why things should stick to it, you just don't comprehend. Turn to the gnomish machinery figure out chart on page 130 or 157. If you reach B, turn to... Okay, so...
122H is where we were, Paul.
Yeah, 122H.
Oh,
so we need to get to B?
And now we need to get to but we actually need to go to the chart.
Yeah.
The machinery figure-outery charty.
We only need to get to B, though. That's easy, right?
Yeah, it's a couple
For
of
geniuses
rolls.
like us.
I mean, to be fair, you're trying to figure out a comb, so hopefully...
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I got to A.
A, done.
All right.
Done.
And this time we're going to do the effects if we,
1 to 7,
if we get
please.
any.
7. Done.
All
Sweet.
right. Hey, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it's true. Good things happen to nice people. You know?
Congratulations. You worked out how a comb works.
Very clear proof. 78K.
All right.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Figured
Or
out
give
a
me
comb and you
radiation
die.
poisoning. Amazed, you realize that the gnomes have figured out how to permanently make a comb electrostatic, and it's holding things to it, just as a little comb does when you run it through your hair. What an invention! But then you start to question why it's a great invention. Of what possible gnomish use is it? Shrugging off the questions, you decide to check into literally none of these do anything. They just figure them out. You're like,
you're checking
neat.
the things being held by it.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Yeah, 144.
isn't the whole reason why a comb has static electricity is because it's made out of plastic?
I was going to say, because I'm like, does it happen with ivory combs or wooden combs? Like,
I don't know.
all right. 144J?
Yeah. When you turn off the power in the comb, several items fall on the floor. Among them are a sword, a statuette, a small casket, and a glowing sash. Which do you want to look at?
Ooh.
Well. Now, your average idiot,
Yeah.
which is definitely not me, would be like, cool sword, you know?
Yeah.
But my gamer senses are tingling. And I choose the small casket.
Excellent.
34C. The little casket easily opens, and inside you find 3 small glass vials. One red, one blue, and the other clear.
Oh boy.
You
Drink
know
me.
from all the stories you heard as a small child in your father's bakery that magic potions come in little glass vials.
That's the only thing that ever comes in a little glass vial.
It's never poison.
Son?
It's always magic.
Son, if you ever see a little glass vial with weird colored liquid in it, probably a magic potion.
Yeah, not cleaning solution. You should definitely drink it. Your father didn't like you very much.
Yeah, maybe there's something here that will do wondrous things for you. However, your parents also told you never to take things to eat or drink that you didn't know where they came from. You may try 1, 2, or all 3 of the vials. If you want to sip from the red vial, turn to 93. Oh, this is exactly
just potion
exactly
swamp water. Just like pour it all into one big mug and drink it.
Well, Paul, what do you think? I'm putting you on the spot here.
All right, we got red, we got blue,
We got clear.
clear.
America. You think clear? Clear is always poison. We're dead. 71C. All right.
All right.
71C.
I
You
can
drink
see
the clear
through it.
liquid in the clear vial, and it quenches your thirst.
It's water.
It's water. It's thick water.
It's a magical thirst quenching potion.
Turn to 34C to try another? Well, yeah. But,
Yeah.
All right. That was the only good one, I'm telling you now. All right. Beej, red or blue?
Blue.
47E. I like the commitment to the decision. That's my favorite.
Blue's the color of mana.
The blue vial contains a healing potion that gives 5 additional life points to your own body, whether you had that many before or not. So there, Mom.
You're carrying a lot of shit around with you everywhere you go.
Holy shit, man. Does my character need to talk to somebody? Like, are you okay? Like, it's all right.
I guess stopping you from drinking strange liquids was like a large portion of your childhood.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both were good. There's no way the red one's bad, right?
Right. And why would you put a bad one and a good one and a neutral one all in the
doesn't
same
make any
case?
sense to me.
Uh-huh.
All right, 93B. We're just gonna drink them all.
So let's see. Paul's was neutral. Mine was good. Adam's is.
The red vial contains a virulent poison that instantly kills you. There's no time to even think that your parents were right.
There's some sort of lesson to be learned here, but I don't know what it is.
All right, so if we save scum that, we go back to 68.
Okay, yeah, let's go to 68. Fuck, man, that's funny that's the one. Because I would have picked red right off the bat, too. So thank God you two are smarter than I am. Because
68. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is just back to the room.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No,
what
there was
else
other stuff to
no,
look at on the
Oh,
ground.
items on the comb, right.
What was the page for the comb? Do we remember?
I believe it's
I'm gonna go to
144J.
Oh, 144J?
I
Okay.
think so. It's,
Yeah, I still want to look at everything.
Yeah, here we go.
That's so funny. We just got fucking murdered. All right, well, the
And it's
casket
also,
was good.
and you haven't been hurt yet. So
Yeah.
the 5 hit points probably didn't do anything either.
Doesn't it go over max?
Oh, does
Sure.
it?
Let's give you
I'm
temporary
gonna
hit
say-
points.
You know what? I got 45. Look, the game just fucking killed me for drinking a potion, Paul. I think the hit points are irrelevant. It's like, it doesn't matter.
These are body hit points too, not armor hit points.
Yeah.
So these get added to your like if it says it does damage to your body, it comes off those.
Yeah. All right, so sword, statue, glowing sash. Glowing sash.
That's going to totally strangle
glowing
you.
stuff has got to be good, right?
146C. The glowing sash has strong metallic threads running through it. You tie it around your waist to see if anything special happens, but it doesn't, so you just drop it back onto the floor. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it, huh?
Maybe it's a
Okay.
maybe it's a sash of glowing. That sounds pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, man. I don't know about you, but if I had a glowing belt, I'd feel pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, what if it's dark?
You're going to get sucked up by the electromagnet, though.
All right, sword or statue? What's your gut say?
Sword.
Okay, sword it is. 146I. 146, I better
I think
not die.
Normally how you fight is just punching people with your like robotic arms.
Yeah, we have like big robot arms. You pick up the beautiful sword and admire its design and balance, but you know that all the power you need is in your armor. You're not particularly good with the sword, and it probably won't help you. Sick. All right. You know, like they wasted time on this.
Yep.
You know, like somebody took time out of their day to like, I'm going to make up all these items and none of them are going to do anything. And one of them will kill you.
Oh, you just wait. It's a way of keeping a kid busy in the back of a car.
Game design. Okay, 100D.
100D? All right.
Yeah, 100D. Okay. The fierce-looking little statuette has some weird buttons and levers on the bottom. Oh, turn to the Gnomish figure out chart. Gnomish machinery figure out chart on 157. If you succeed in reaching A, oh, we don't even need to. So we have to roll a 1 to 8.
I think so,
Don't
yeah.
worry, we'll just nail it.
Holy shit.
Please stop! Please stop! Please stop! You're not rolling like a real dice. This isn't real. Okay, 3. We go to A. Sick. 62F.
62F.
Okay, 62F. You realize that the statuette is a magical attack device. You can take it with you and it will attack anything you want it to, sometimes. When ready to use the device, you roll a die. If you get a 1 to 8, it will attack whatever you want it to. It has 20 life points and does 5 points of damage on a roll of 8 or less. It will keep attacking until the thing you directed at is dead. However, if you get a 9 to 12 on the initial roll, the attack device will attack you. It will fight with the same statistics. Cool. Okay, so we should. I don't have any.
I'm writing it down.
You writing it down? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
Beej.
writing down not how to use it. I'm just writing down we have to come back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we looked at all the items, so back to 68. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Only one instant death. I'm actually impressed by the restraint.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, out of 5 items, 1 was interesting, 1 was instant death, and 3 were nothing. 3 were just like nothing.
Well, let's see what these werebears have to say.
Oh god.
116C. There's no way.
It doesn't say like attack the werebears. It just says investigate them.
Yeah. You know better, right?
Maybe we can be like, hey, werebears.
If the imp is dead or no longer in the chamber, turn to 148K. If it's still present, turn to 60B.
Oh,
well, we sent that little asshole packing.
Yeah, we solved their imp problem.
Yeah. 148K. The two huge werebears have mysteriously
I guess they were an illusion.
The two huge werebears have mysteriously disappeared and are no longer a threat to you. You're free to look at anything in the room you'd like. Okay.
I think you
cool,
didn't
I
notice
guess.
that the two giant bears had disappeared until you're like, I'm gonna go investigate those bears.
Yeah. Weren't there a couple werebears around here? Where the fuck did they go?
Where did they go? All right, so tall crystal structure, disc at back, double doors, machine at left, little antennae at the front. I'm going to do crystal structure, 100E. I've chosen my fate. I hope it doesn't come back. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. You walk around and around the tall crystal structure trying to figure out what it could be. Turn to the chart. We got to get to C.
Okay.
All right. We got to get to C. So let's do that.
Roll us 3 1s.
7. Perfect. We're on A. 7. Perfect. B.
Holy shit.
Another 7 isn't
Holy
gonna do it.
shit.
Oh,
Oof.
Fiddlesticks. 12.
getting hotter. So
yeah,
something bad
but-
happens.
Something bad happens.
Your armor malfunctions and you fail this. These just go in order.
Yes. So
Okay.
your armor malfunctions and you fail to strike successfully on your next 2 combat turns. Okay.
Ugh.
All right. We need a 1 to 6 real bad, or else this is going to get out of hand.
Go to G.
Go to G.
So it seems easier, which
So that means
means
something good happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that means something good happens. Okay.
Yeah. From a hidden volcanic vent near you, an oily mist jets out and strikes your armor. The mist restores or adds 2 points to your steam generator. So we now have 42 hit points.
I guess
on
so.
that.
Nice.
And 45 on your body?
No, it's not 40 on my body. I think my body only has 10. So I have 15 life points
Okay.
and then
42
42
armor points.
armor points.
Yeah, your Thaco is 7.
Yes. Okay. 1 to 6, please. Come on, please. I'm begging you.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, C. What page were we on?
100E.
Yeah, 100E. Okay. If you succeed in getting to C, turn to 98I.
We
You gradually
saved
realize
scum
that
the armor thing, by the way,
Yeah.
because that's basically a death sentence.
Oh yeah, no.
You guys were up getting a drink or like, I don't know, like putting your underwear on backwards or something. I don't know what you were doing, but you missed
Look,
it.
if they're gonna punish me like that, I'm not gonna play their game. Okay? You gradually realize that the crystal is a giant lightning bolt thrower. You analyze how to work it and then test it. A huge zigzag crackle of lightning roars across the room, splitting the air with a roar. Thinking it would be a wonderful device to use in the final battle, you try to move the machine, but quickly discover that it will not work anywhere but the spot where you first saw it.
This is just a bunch of fuck yous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
That was 98I.
68. We're going back.
Back to 68.
This is a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this final dragon or battle with all the dragons with all the cool weapons that we keep finding. Disc at back, double doors, machine at left, little antennae. I'm gonna say disc at back, 142G.
142G.
Oop, I went too far. All right. The flat disc on the machine at the back of the chamber spins and spins, giving off great sparks and electrical charges as it turns. You study the wheels and the ratchets and the arcs and all, but not until you actually fiddle with some of the pieces does it actually happen. Oh my god! There are huge thunderous lightning flashes, and then you look up at the ceiling and you see a mammoth head appearing out of the smoke. It opens its mouth and speaks, "I am the great and powerful Oz."
This is public domain?
Quaking in your boots, you decide that you're in the wrong story and you leave the machine alone.
Oh, shit.
This is Robin Hood getting out of the bag of holding all over again.
Oh my god.
Okay, sure.
Okay, yeah, cool, I guess. 68. We're going back.
I didn't expect any of that to happen.
Yeah. Cool. We found the Wizard of Oz.
Great.
Okay.
The antenna, I think,
So-
is the only thing left, is it?
Well, there's
yeah.
double doors, machinette left.
Oh yeah.
Not going to go to the doors. I'll go to the machinette left. 92C.
Okay.
In this chamber of strange machines, you've now found the strangest. Things turn and switch and go toot, whistle, plunk, and boom. But it means nothing to you. Turn them a gnomish machinery chart. We got to get to B.
Wow. I don't
Actually, I'll
remember
stay here.
the
Paul,
gnomish
you-
machinery
Paul-
thing being happened so often before.
Well, because we kept picking up shit that kept sending us in different places. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Paul, how about you stay there?
Okay.
Like, don't move your page, and I'll move mine so I can look. Yeah. At the chart because it's still low. I'll do all that. Okay, so we're in A.
Oh
Or
yeah.
In start. So 4. Go to A. What do I gotta get to? B?
You got to get to B.
Okay. Please. No, please. No. Oh wait, 10's fine. 10's a good thing.
Oh,
We're getting the hang of it. So
takes us to E.
for the first time, you notice a strange lever on your armor. You pull it, and your suit begins to shiver. In just a minute, it has repaired all the damage as it previously taken. Not believing your luck, you go to readjust the lever and it falls off. You will not be able to do this again. That's-
All right.
Shit.
Yeah.
So we're at level 2. That was level 2 of the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. 4. Cool. That's B.
that's B.
Uh,
Turn to 50E, is it?
It's a 50E. Yeah.
God.
You finally perceive that this is a machine that makes raw power. Suddenly, you get very excited. Maybe you could infuse your power armor from this machine and make it that much more powerful. On the other hand, maybe too much raw power could damage the circuits too. If you want to use the machine on your steam-powered armor, turn to 88F. If you don't, there is no way that this is a good thing. There is not a world that exists.
I mean, you just fixed your armor. It's in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
More power is more better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna find out.
Like,
88F.
if somebody is like, "Hey, buddy, do you want this less powerful armor?" You're not like, "Yes,
Yeah.
I want that."
No. You throw it in. You throw it into the lake, and the woman comes out and says, "Is the gold armor yours? Is the silver armor yours?" You know.
Oh, it's definitely the gold armor.
Yeah.
Can you prove that? Absolutely
Also,
not,
you're
but
adding
you have to believe
electricity.
me.
You're adding electricity to what is also steam powered armor.
No.
So-
You're not adding electricity. You're adding raw power.
Right.
Whatever the fuck that means.
It's raw power. It says right on.
It's watts, right?
That's
You're
right.
just adding watts.
All right. You hook your armor up to the machine. Roll a die. If you roll 1 to 6, turn to 48A. If you roll 7 to 12, which one do you think is good? I have no idea.
Shit, I don't know either. I love
I
that
don't
they do
know.
this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna roll big.
That can't be good. That cannot be good. Oh, 150H. Please, God, don't kill me. Please don't. You feel a rush inside yourself as you turn the weird raw power machine on. You keep expecting some sign that the armor has had enough, but it doesn't come. Instead, the armor blows up. It shatters into little bits of hot metal that spew around the room, shattering you with it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do the other one.
Are
and
you?
just say that I rolled right? Yeah,
Okay.
you know what? It's my stream. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
48.
What page was it?
48A.
Sorry? 48A. I just blow. I died to a dice roll.
Yep.
This game sucks. What if this killed me too? That would be actually great. I
Yeah.
would love. You feel a rush inside yourself as you turn the weird raw power machine on. In a few minutes, it clicks itself off, and you find that your armor has acquired 5 more points and does 5 points more damage per attack. What luck! Holy
luck.
shit!
That's like doubling your power.
Yeah.
You got to write that down, by the way. I'm not tracking that.
I'm an elephant, Beej.
Great.
Bear trap.
So that means you've got 5 more hit points. So you're up to what, 47?
Yep.
47. Yeah.
And instead of what, 5, 7, 10,
Yeah.
now you're going to be doing like
10,
10, 12, 15. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
luck.
I'm huge, massive. So we do minimum it goes 5 points. Like for the way combat goes, the first round, if we hit, I mean, our first combat, we miss our first 2 attacks, right?
Yes.
But from now on, we do 10 points of damage on the first round, 12 points of damage on the second round, and 15 points of damage every round after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
0,
Cool.
0, 10, 12, 15, the Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass.
All right. What's great about this room is the complete lack of punishment in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everything has
Speaking
worked out so far.
Speaking of lack of punishment, how about we run some ads?
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds
right.
great. Everybody get up, stretch, get some water, and we'll be right back.
Don't touch any electrical outlets.
No, absolutely do not.
Time to suck down some raw power.
All right. Hello. Welcome back to Dice Friends, where we are currently playing through Gnomes 100, Dragons 0.
We're getting played anyway.
Yeah. We did find the Wizard of Oz. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't find the man behind the curtain, though.
We got one thing left in this room, which is the little antennae at the front. So let's go to 19H.
It's a teleporter. It's a teleporter.
It's please, Beej. Why would you put that into the world?
Takes you to a completely different book.
Where does it? Okay. Perhaps the smallest item in the room is an intriguing little set of metallic sticks projecting from a small round ball. Occasionally, little sparks arc between the sticks. When you look closer, you discover a label that describes the thing as an ACR rabbit ear automatic question answerer you ask. Question answerer. You ask it any yes or no question you want whenever you come into this chamber. Then you roll the die. If you get a 1 to 4, turn to 54A. 5. So any. Wait. Okay.
This has got to be just like a magic 8-ball thing. Like, this is not a real thing.
So whenever I come into the chamber, I have to ask it a question.
Okay.
Are ghosts real? That's the question I ask.
All right.
That'd be the first thing I ask.
All right, roll
So,
a die.
are ghosts real? Yeah. All right. Let's do that. And boop. Are ghosts real? 3. 54A.
All right. I mean, you can't argue with that. That's pretty definitive right there.
This is the best book ever written. I'm surprised that the people that wrote this book were able to survive with their giant fucking brains.
I was like, so there's 3. It's got so it's like yes, no, and then like try again.
Yeah.
Or yes, no, and you get electrocuted and die.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What page were we on?
68.
Oh, 60.
Or
Oh,
right-
we're just going back to 68. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just go back to
19H was the initial one. I like that you just yes, and it's like, and do you remember where you were? No? Well, then start over.
Yeah, you get lost. All right. All that's left is the double doors. So 156C.
All right. So if we ever come back to the electricity with the 2 werebears room, we know we've got that one totally covered.
Well, we have to ask a question every time
That's
we
right.
enter the room. You pull on the handles of the double doors at the back of the chamber, but nothing happens. They appear to be made of glass, so you try to peer through, wondering where the doorway would take you. The glass is so dirty, however, that you can't see anything. Using part of your pant leg, you rub off some of the dirt, and that's when you discover a label on the door showing that it will not open unless a lightning bolt is thrown at it. If you have some means of shooting a lightning bolt at the door, yes, I do. Wow, you can just get stuck in here.
Do you
Like,
do
what
you have
happens if you don't figure out? Because if you don't figure out the crystal in the middle,
I think you have to then leave the room. Like, doesn't it have an option on like 68? Isn't it like if you want to leave this room and go back to the gnome thrower, you can do that?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I think you can just.
Yeah.
I think most rooms you can just leave.
Okay, well, we can go to 130E because I have a way of throwing a lightning bolt.
130E.
Good thing I'm a genius. You go to the huge crystalline lightning bolt thrower and direct it at the door. After just one bolt, you hear something turning in the lock mechanism. You hurry to the door, open it, and find yourself looking over a huge valley. Turn to 64, but only if you want to leave your original chamber.
Yes. We're fine with that.
Yeah.
I would like to leave the original chamber. Please and thank you. You find
Oh
yourself...
shit! Sorry, Narwhals in the Trench Coat had the greatest idea. You should have asked the thing. Do I win? Yes.
Yes. Checkmate. But now we know ghosts are real.
So there's a door that only can open with a lightning bolt, and then there's a big thing in the room that shoots lightning bolts that can't do anything useful other than open that door.
Yeah.
Just seems
World's best key.
This is just key with extra steps.
You find yourself overlooking a vast plain filled with massive irregular clumps, or vast... God, there's so many typos in this book.
Yeah.
It's so hard to read. A vast plain filled with massive irregular clumps, dense shrubs.
And
then it
Clumps
stops,
of
it's like
dense
period.
shrubs?
Of dense shrubs,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Clumps of dense, massive irregular clumps of dense shrubs. Projecting above them are 3 huge pieces of machinery, ones that look as if they might be important. However, you can see at one glance that once you go down the winding trail into the plain, you will not be able to see above the tall shrubs and will have to find your way through the maze of greenery.
Aren't you in the cave?
Yeah, we're in a
I think
cave.
you've come out the back of. You must have come out the back of the mountain or something.
A scurrying sound above your head draws your attention to an imp hanging from the ceiling of the incredibly huge chamber. You want to try to fight it, or talk to it, or ignore it. You know what? Fuck this imp. I'm ignoring it.
Yeah.
Can we just
92
tell all the imps that portal is there, and then they'll just all leave?
Yeah.
Well, we have to roll for it every time, right?
Yeah.
So 92, ignore it.
92A. Giving an elaborate shrug as if you were totally unaware that there is an imp over your head, you look around the area. Turn back to 64. Oh, okay.
Okay, that works. Just ignore the imp. It'll go away.
Oh, so there's the art. That's what we see.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to get lost in here.
Oh, it is
no.
inside the cavern.
Oh, no. That looks
I've been
bad.
seeing, as we've been flipping through, I've been seeing these little bits of mazes.
Yeah.
I think that might be what this is.
Nice. Well, this is going to be another good 2 hours.
If you are free to explore the area, it may go down the trail to the maze or back through the door. Well, I guess we could go back through the door and back to the gnome flinger, but 26C. How hard could a maze be?
That's right. Children do them all the time.
Yeah,
They're on the backs of fucking
You always
placemats.
make
Adam.
right-hand turns? Isn't
Yep.
that the...
Always
keep
make a
making
right-hand
rights.
turn.
You'll always get up. Why is that?
Because you'll have touched every part of the map, so you'll have moved all the way along through.
That's not necessarily certain types of mazes that won't work in.
No, sorry, Paul. That's just every maze solved easily. Right-hand turns. Okay? You stare down into the maze. The more you look, the more complicated and elaborate it becomes. You begin to wonder just how quickly you could go through it and what you might find both in it and at the other end, if there is another end. You suspect that if you try the Minotaur maze, you might lose more than the day if you've mentally allotted to any one place in Mount Nevermind. If you still want to go down to the maze, turn to 117D. If not, you only have the choice of going to the door in the rock or leaving this place entirely and returning to the gnome flinger. Well,
are all mazes Minotaur mazes in this guy's mind?
Maybe.
You can just see a giant axe kind of being carried through the thing. You're like, oh, it's the Minotaur. Shit.
It's like, oh, it's a Minotaur maze. What? Aren't all?
No, you
isn't
see,
that-
you know,
what?
in
Why do we even have a maze if not for a Minotaur?
popular 80s film Labyrinth, you know the guys with the little the things on the sticks? The little monsters on the sticks?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's that.
Also, is this the literal Minotaur? Is this like Asterius, Bull of Minos? Like, is that who this is?
Yes,
We're
probably.
going to run into Theseus. All right.
If you still want to go down to the maze, yes, I do. 117D.
We have some
I'm
thread
pretty
or
sure.
chalk or something.
I'm pretty sure that since I have 2 adults here,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was by myself, I don't think I could figure out the maze. But I have Beej and Paul here.
Yeah. Plus,
Was it
there's
117D? Yeah.
521 monkeys.
Other adults.
Yeah. You descend the steep-sided trail, vaguely expecting a huge minotaur to pop out at you at any moment. Nothing happens. but you do make a resolution to mark the trail you make by pounding on the living walls of the maze with your steam-powered armor so that you can return the way you came at any time things happen that you no longer want to cope with.
Smashing dents in the wall.
You ever just have trouble coping?
The living walls. You're just basically going to beat the shit out of this maze as you walk through it, and you don't think the maze is going to turn on you?
Yeah, that's... Anytime that you want to return to the ledge above the maze, just assume that you can easily retrace your steps and go to 64. Wow. They just like, what? They're just like, yeah, if you want to leave, you can just leave. That's incredible.
Yeah.
You reach the ground level where the tall shrubs making up the maze reach above your head. All you can see above you or before you and on each side is dense greenery, but at least you don't see any danger either. Turn to 48D.
Look, we're in power armor.
Yeah.
Can we just walk like straight, just like through the hedges?
Oh, Paul, this is what, here's the maze.
Climb the maze.
Oh, God. Okay.
Aha.
There's no description. It's literally just that. That's it. That's the entry. That's the entry.
Yep.
So 70E or 79M? Come on, adults.
All right turns.
Oh, yeah, all right turns.
Which way are you coming from? You're coming from 64?
So we go straight, right?
There's no right turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
79M. Before you realize you've reached a dead end, a beastly snarling minotaur leaps out at you and you must fight.
Fuck, I rule.
Oh, there is a minotaur.
Wait, 79M? M's for a minotaur. Oh, no. We fell for the classic blunder.
All right. Well, let's see.
Okay, we gotta fight a minotaur.
So what's a...
Minotaur is...
What's a minotaur got to do here?
Which page was that?
On 79M.
Generic minotaur. There we go.
Wow.
It only has 11 hit points. It hits on a 7 or less for 5 damage. So, I lose 2 rounds of combat, basically.
Yeah.
So, Minotaur goes.
Misses.
Cool. Minotaur goes again.
It hits on 6 or less?
7 or less. So, I take 5 points of damage, so I go down to 42. And now, since the damage rules don't specify that you have to attack. So it's like the first 2 rounds of combat, you were
charging up.
Yeah. So now I just do 15 points of damage when I hit.
Which you do.
Like that. The Minotaur fucking explodes. It explodes. It makes a real sad cow noise. It's like, oh, my cow bones.
That's from the sound of the air escaping its lungs as the shockwave moves through it.
Yeah. The explosion emote we have is actually very appropriate. It is a cow.
Yeah.
It is a cow exploding.
Hey everyone, James did something good. All right. When you win, turn to 48D. Okay, 48D.
That is a different one.
Nope, that's it.
Just go back.
We go back to where. So we were supposed to go to 70E.
All right.
If there's another Minotaur, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
All right.
Oh no, 70E. All right.
So that was
only right hand turns.
Do we want to go left all the time now, or
no?
That was okay.
No, Paul. No.
Oh right, because you're coming back, so that was still right. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Let's go to 122A. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. You find your path stopped by a large pool of shiny, vicious-looking liquid. You can't get around it, so you must jump it, unless you want to just turn around. To jump the pool, turn to 112I.
I think it's viscous looking.
Oh.
It might also be vicious.
It's viscous. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
Right. Everybody shut up.
Ford the river.
Jump it?
Yeah. You get dysentery. Fuck. 112I?
112I.
You get a running start to leap the pool. Roll the die. Fuck. Please don't roll high. I'm begging you. 5. On a 1 to 8, turn to 145I. Okay. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. 145I. With an ease that surprises you, you make it across the spool and land on the grass on the other side.
That is surprising.
Turn to 122A. Oh,
122A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
And now you move on to
109C, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That would make sense.
Yeah. You just go to 109C. Oh, straight line. 30C. Boy, this is a very fun book.
Oh, we got lots of options here.
Oh, Jesus. Where did we come from? 109C?
Yeah.
Well, 120. We got to make right-hand turns.
128.
128D.
Oh, you can just pull a Yui. I like that.
Rip a Yui, bud.
Oh, no, diagonals.
Oh,
What the hell,
no.
man?
So we came from 30C, right?
Yeah.
So we should go to 20C. Oh, wait, there's 2 right-hand turns. What do we do when there's 2 right-hand turns?
The first one?
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay. 20C it is.
20C.
Please don't. Okay. Where did we just come from? 128?
128D.
There's no right-hand turn, so 108K.
Okay.
Please, please let us through this.
Came from 20C.
God, I don't ask much, but 67K.
Really? You're going to use your prayer
Okay.
for this?
Yes, yeah. This is
God's
it, man.
like,
This is my
okay, I'll
one-
let you get through this maze in this game, but that was your one thing.
Yeah.
Are you
Hope nobody
really-
gets cancer that you love.
67K.
Yeah.
Oh, before you realize you've reached a dead end, another Minotaur attacks you. All right. Well, fuck. Okay, we gotta find a Minotaur.
Yeah.
Minotaur, it's 1 to 7 or lower, 7 or lower. Deals 5, has 11 hit points. I think I just kill it in one turn anyway.
Like, you get to hit
'Cause I do-
first. It's 7 hit
Yeah.
points? So,
It has
yeah,
11 hit points,
11 hit points.
but I hit. Well, it's
Yeah.
kind of cocked, but I mean, I take cocks in my favor. Oh, that's phrasing. Oh man! Woo!
It's been a long pandemic.
Yeah. Oh man! All right, so I hit the Minotaur. It fucking explodes.
Nice.
Because it's got 7 hit points?
It's got 11 hit points, but I hit for.
Oh,
So
10.
You hit 10.
Oh, I hit for 10. Yeah, never mind. It's still
Yeah.
alive.
Worse.
All right, Minotaur goes.
It
Shit,
hits.
it hits me for 5, so I'm at 37.
Mm-hmm. In a
Yeah.
row.
Goes.
Oh.
Oh, I miss. Minotaur goes. Don't you dare. Minotaur misses. I go.
Miss.
I miss. Minotaur goes. Misses. I go.
Miss.
We just.
Minotaur goes.
Can you just, like...
Come on, baby.
Yeah!
I go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. The Minotaur explodes.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you way overdid it.
108K. Okay, so we've been to 67K, we've been to 20C, we haven't been to 76H, right?
Yep.
Okay.
76H.
76H. Oh, you come into a clearing containing a large, complex-looking structure. You think it is one of the ones you saw from up the cliff. There's a label that says Dragon Armor Destroyer. Excitedly, you walk around. Oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh, good.
Excitedly, you walk around it, expecting all sides, and then finally touch it. If you left... Oh, no. If you left the imp hanging from the ceiling on top of the cliff, turn to 133... What? Is that 133I?
It's gotta
It
be.
says 1331. It must be 133I.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to 133I. This is... We have made a mistake. So... all along one side of the machine are a series of buttons. Each button has on it a picture of a different kind of draconian and dragon. You push the button that says Red Dragon. Instantly, a screen flashes the message, I am working. My power is being used to kill Ted dragons.
To kill Ted Dragon?
That's my
kill
favorite new series on Apple TV.
Don't kill 10 dragons.
Yeah. He's my solicitor.
Yeah. You can't believe your luck being you're going to take care of the entire upcoming battle all at once. Quickly, you push all the buttons. Oh my god, we're a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Quickly, you push all the buttons one after the other until the machine has said that its power is taking care of all the different draconians and creations that threaten Mount Nevermind. If you think that the machine is going to provide the main help you need for the battle, turn to 26H. If you think you better keep looking,
So you could just like walk back and be like, okay, gnomes, figured it out. It's all good.
Yeah. Bye.
You just walk it back in the room. Well, no, they're all watching me.
Yeah.
There's 68 of them. Like, hey, is that? You're like, shrug.
It's like,
you're like, hey,
there's like, do you guys know that you just had this machine that's like a dragon killing machine?
I don't think kill Ted Dragons is a typo either. I think that the game is just like, yeah, now then they're like, well, did you hit the machine? It's like, yeah, it said it was going to kill all. It said it was going to kill all Ted Dragons. Hey, are any of you named Ted?
Just me.
Yeah,
Not a popular name here in the Draconic lifestyle.
Also, this only showed up because the imp was still alive.
Yeah.
Which
that's weird.
is highly suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to know what happens, though, if you just go to 26H, knowing that it's probably real bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to 26H. 134C.
134C.
So 113B.
134C. Oh, let's just keep going. Okay.
Into 113B. And then we can either do 66K or 16E. Have we been to 66K? I don't think so.
No.
Whoops. Before you realize
I like that they have it. They have it like at different ones, so that you can't just be like, oh, that number is the Minotaur number.
Yeah. All right. So I go. I miss. Minotaur goes. It misses. I go. I miss. Minotaur goes. It misses. I go. I hit. It dies. Because I do 15 points of damage now.
Oh, you do, right?
It's round 3.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
My power ramps up.
I see.
Okay, so back to 113B.
Okay.
Man, you're really messing up like the ecosystem of this maze.
Yeah.
You're just like smashing
Killing all the Minotaurs.
Like the Minotaurs are the only things that
we're
kept
just
us...
doing this as we're walking down the aisles. We're just like, all right, I'm never gonna get lost. Yeah,
yeah, you can just follow the trail of Minotaur guts.
Yeah,
the Minotaurs are the only thing keeping the giant spiders out.
So we can't.
Oh, 16E.
Yeah, 16E is the next place we have to go.
I think we're going in circles because 108G and 118B are both ones we've been to.
Sorry, which was 108G?
It's either 108G or 118B that we can go to.
We have actually not been to either of those yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, Beej. Let's go to 118B.
118B.
Okay. We can go to 40I or 38D. I guess we could go to 16E, but weren't we just there?
Yeah, we were. That's where we came earlier. Yeah.
Let's go to 40I.
40I.
Before you reach them, blah, 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 Minotaur.
All right.
Jesus.
I wonder if this actually works as a maze.
I go.
You smash
Minotaur takes 10. Minotaur goes. It hits me for 5, so I'm at 32.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. I go. Dinger, I miss. Minotaur goes. You gotta be shitting me. Okay, I go to 27.
Oof.
I go. Minotaur dies.
Hooray.
Okay. Back to 118B. We're just going in circles.
Well, I mean, we just came from there, So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 38D it is, I guess.
38D.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if this does actually work as a map that they then cut up, or whether this is just like totally arbitrary.
It's probably totally arbitrary. 31B is where we go
31B.
next. All right. We got 63K, 38D, 64C, 121G, or 67D.
Okay. Sorry. 64C we haven't been to. 38D we have not been. We came from 38D.
Yeah.
63K we haven't been to. 67D we haven't been to. 121G we have
Did you
not
say
been
67CD we have been to, or
to. We have not been. We have not been to 67D.
Right hand turns only at 67D.
Great.
Okay, so we can go to 31B or 121G.
31B we just came from.
Okay.
121G we have not been to, and 36C we have not been to.
I'll go to 121G.
Okay.
In a large square-shaped intersection of 4 paths, you find a massive piece of machinery that makes no sense to you whatsoever. Go to the Gnomish machinery figure-out chart. You must make your way to D to be successful in figuring out what the piece of machinery is. All right.
However, when you get to A...
Yeah. When you get to A, before you roll again, turn to 104H. If you fail to reach A and want to ignore the machine and go on, okay. So, 121G. We need to... Okay, so when we get to A, so roll a D12. 9. Well, we're on the right track, but a beneficial thing happens, right?
Yep.
So
if you have not received life point damage, ignore this item and choose the next. Okay, well, we haven't received life point damage.
Okay.
Luck is with you. The next time you need to generate a number, that number will automatically be whatever you need for a beneficial result.
Ooh.
But how do we
have to,
I guess lower is always better, right?
I mean, right now, you could just be like, okay, we get A, right? Because you've got to generate a number.
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's... Nah.
Is it just is it the next time, or you have to choose?
Maybe I can't choose?
Yeah. I mean, it does say the next time you need to generate a number.
I guess now, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll use it now. Okay, so we go to A. What do we have to turn to?
We go to 104H. So
Okay.
Paul can go to 104H for us, I think.
104H. All right, just as you think you realize something important about the weird machine, a minotaur... A minotaur leaps out of the bushes and attacks. You have no choice but to fight. If you lose, turn to 36D. If you win, return to the figure out chart. If you do so, okay.
A minotaur is going to come out every thing down there.
Yeah. A minotaur is going to come out. So I go. I miss. Minotaur goes. Fuck, it hits. I'm at 22. I might die. I go.
Yeah.
Minotaur dies. Okay. So, I have to try to go to B, and then if I go to B, I have to go to 96C.
Correct.
And I'm going to have to fight another Minotaur. Right?
Maybe not.
Probably.
Yeah,
Maybe 2 Minotaurs.
Fuck. Please, God. I don't. What did I do to deserve this? All right, we go to B. So we go to 96C.
We do go to 96C.
Please don't fucking do it. Do not. A Minotaur leaps out. I go. I hit. Doesn't really matter. Minotaur goes. Fuck, it hits. We're at 17. We're dying.
No.
We're dying. All right, I go. I miss. Minotaur goes. It hits. I'm at 12. I go.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Minotaur dies.
Nice. So you need to get to C.
I have to go to C.
Yeah, because we have to get to D ultimately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is either going to be something really good or just kills you or something.
No, this is not going to be worth it. I can tell you right now.
Maybe it'll kill you.
Oh, 11. That's bad.
Okay.
What were we on? C?
We were trying to get to C, so we were on B.
So it's getting hotter.
So you're on the level 2 bad thing.
Yeah, chunks of the ceiling fall down on you, doing 2 points of damage. All right, I'm at 10.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, 1. Perfect. Go to C.
That takes us to 39G.
A Minotaur jumps out of the 39G. Just as you realize that the machine also makes machines that fight of their own volition, a Minotaur leaps out of the bushes and attacks you. All right.
All right.
Like, okay,
You got
guys,
it.
you just wait for just 1 second.
I hit the Minotaur. Please just miss.
What damage did you do when you hit it that time?
10.
10.
He always does 10 the first time.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically the Minotaur gets a free hit on you, and then you kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Minotaur hits me. I'm at 5. I go. I need this hit. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Minotaur dies.
Yeah.
Holy
Can we just, like, check all the
Jesus.
bushes?
Yeah, try to go to D. All right, we have to try to go to D. And if we go to D, we go to 56B.
Man, remember
Okay.
when there's that thing that healed you completely?
Yeah,
You are at
I
full
do,
health?
Paul. I prefer if you didn't bring it up. 8. All right, so something good happens.
Level 5, good thing.
Number 5? I thought we were on number 4.
Well, no, you had to skip.
Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Never mind.
For bad stuff, it's level 3.
Yeah, some unknown function of your armor kicks in, and in your next battle, you do double damage. Unfortunately for you, you can't figure out how to make it happen all the time. Thanks. Okay, cool.
That was the level 5 good thing?
Yeah. All right, I need a 1 to 5, please. Fiddlesticks. Start over. God.
You don't have to, like, go all the way down through the numbers again, though.
Do we have to fight all the Minotaurs again?
I don't think so.
No,
You
I
don't
think
think
you
so?
just start from the top and try to
Just
get to D.
re-roll? I mean, like, at that point, don't we just move to D and just carry on with our lives, right? Like, that's
Like,
the
I don't
problem.
think you have
That's
to
the thing
fight
I
all.
struggle
I don't
with.
think
It's
you
like-
have to fight all the Minotaurs again.
No, you don't, because
Yeah.
we're here where we need to get to D. Yeah, so you would just
They
start
didn't
over.
say
and try to
I
get
had to start over. They didn't mention that if I start over, I have to redo everything, right?
Like you're starting
Exactly.
over the figuring out, not the
Yeah.
stuff in the book.
Okay, whatever. I'll start over the figuring out, but I'm going to say that we... All right, start. 6. Okay, we go to A.
Nice,
6. Go to B.
awesome.
Oh, please. 10. Okay. That's a bad thing.
Oh,
So level 3 bad thing.
The next time you face an imp, it turns into a huge monster. You suspect it's an illusion, but you can't be sure. In this imp fight, the imp has twice its life points and does twice the damage.
holy shit!
Well, that's simple. We'll just never fight an imp. Check me.
I choose not to fight the imp.
5. Nice. We go to C. Okay.
Okay.
All right. 1 to 5. 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 1 to 5.
Yes.
There we go. That's D. Okay. Where were we on? Does anyone
We're
remember?
on 39G, and that should take us to
56.
Okay.
E.
56 B.
56 Echo. Oh,
Okay.
bravo.
With excitement and dismay, you discover that the weird gnomish machine makes robotic minotaurs. They are what you've been fighting. For an instant, you wonder if the machine would be helpful in the fight against the dragons, but then realize what horrible problems you could have with the horde of robotic minotaurs running amok, sighing, you turn to 112B and get on your way again. I fucking hate this. I hate this game. I hate this place. I want to go home.
112B.
You didn't
Oh,
notice that they
shit.
were robotic minotaurs after having killed like 10 of them?
Yeah.
What do minotaurs have inside of them? No. We don't
All
get
right,
anything.
Nope. I lost 40% of my health for nothing.
All right,
so-
there's one more machine in this maze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
67D, 32I, or 31B. I feel like we've been to a couple of these.
Sorry, Paul, can you take us to 112B?
Yeah.
And then and I'll check these against my thing. So 112B is where we're coming from. 67D we have been to. 32I we have not been to. And 31B we have been to.
All right, 32I.
32I.
Oh. 32. I heard it. Don't make those noises.
Does the fact that we know that they're robots now help?
All right.
Hey, this is a double damage hit.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Wait, no.
All right, I go.
Yeah.
It's
the
dead.
Minotaur fucking explodes.
Excellent.
All right. 121G. God. In a large square-shaped intersection of 4 paths, you find a massive piece of machinery that makes no sense to you whatsoever. All right. So
We've done this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is the one we were just at.
Yeah, so we go back to, now we go to 112B.
Oh, 112B?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Back here.
So if I read this properly, 31B can lead you to 67D. We've done that before. So 31B might actually have a lot of options for where we can go.
Okay.
So 31B.
31B.
I think so,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
31
So this
Bravo.
is 38D, 63K, 64C, and 121G.
We did 121G.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm waiting for the 64C was another one.
Oh, we have the fighty statue. But if the fighty statue turns on us, we'll just die to it.
Yeah, it's true.
And my luck tonight has not been good.
Yeah.
64C. We could try 64C. We haven't done that
All right,
one yet.
let's do it. Thanks for doing this map, Beej.
You're welcome.
64C. All right, so 31B or 75A. I mean, 75A is the only one.
Yeah.
You stumble across a huge pile of treasure. Your eyes open wide
Don't
as you
do
see
it.
the glories of the gems, gold, and ivory. You wonder if this might be one of the reasons that the dragons are coming to the island. If you want to take the pile of gold, you may. Otherwise,
It
I
has
take
no
the
game
pile of-
mechanical effect, but you can take it.
Sweet.
I just turn around like, hey!
Yeah.
Pick it up.
67 of you little guys, pick up all this gold.
Yeah. Take out
So-
the rucksacks, you lazy freeloaders.
I'm
So 1-8.
take this gold, which is actually your gold, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm
we
gonna I'm gonna say a terrible thing to you.
We've already been to
118.
win. Yeah.
118B we've been to twice.
Okay.
So
We
yeah,
go backwards, right?
I feel like we should go back to 64C and we should try to.
So we go back to 31B.
Yeah, back to 31B.
And then
So is there some way from here we have not been yet?
We did 64C. We've done 121G, 63K. We have not done 63K. We have not done 63K.
okay. 63K.
Yes, we have.
Fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
in a manner of speaking, we
Okay.
have.
You know what? I'm done fighting Minotaurs.
You just go
If
back.
you win, yeah, 31B.
Okay, back to 31B. Well then, shit.
Combat's not even fun. So let's do.
Like we could go to 118B, and that would allow us to see what other things there are there.
Yeah. 118B.
118 Bravo.
Because there's 75A, 16E, 38D, and 40I.
We've done 40I. We've done 38D.
I feel like we haven't done 16E.
I don't think we have done 16E. Let me. Oh no, we have done 16E. It's what brought us to 118B in the first place.
Did we do 75A?
Yes, we actually just did that just now.
Okay.
Just before the Minotaur machine, we turned left. We could have gone straight. Someone in chat says.
Well, let's go to 16. I'm going to loop back. 16E.
16E.
And then 113 is 113B the Minotaur machine?
Hang on. 113B? No. 113B is not. It has multiple exits though. But 108G, I don't think we've been down.
Okay. Well, that actually makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I recognize that one. 108G?
Yeah. 108 Golf.
Oh! You relieve to reach a wide spot in the maze's road. You stretch lazily as you enter a big rectangular area. It is filled with trees and bushes and babbling brooks.
And
in the middle of it is a gigantic long machine that looks as if it could only pick peas, but can them too.
Great.
When we were standing up on the like cliff looking at the thing, we were like, that machine looks like a pea picking machine. Let's not go look for that one because we're trying to fight dragons, not harvest crops.
But it can them too, right? However, when you get closer, you see a gnomish label that says steam-powered armor builder fixer replacer. That's quite a lot for one machine to do. If you want to put your armor in it, hoping that it will improve it for you, turn to 60D. Well, we have to try, right?
Yeah, because what would be the point otherwise?
Can't be a
Minotaur
worse.
jumps out of the machine wearing your armor.
Place armor in here. Roll the die. If you get a 1 to 9, turn to 124D. Okay, so we don't want 10 or 12. We don't want 10 to 12. Okay?
Okay.
God, I'm asking for my second time.
And you owe me, God.
Yeah, and you owe me, if anything.
Yeah,
you owe me.
I'm letting you give so many people cancer right now. You owe me for this.
Come
you
on,
sick
God.
fuck.
Okay, thank you, God. 8. Please, 124D.
124D.
Please. The machine rumbles and shimmies and clanks for a few minutes, and then suddenly all is quiet. You go to the door that says, remove armor here, and open it. But all that comes out is a massive... Okay.
What does it all say?
But all that comes out is a mass of mangled brass and pipe fittings. The gnomish machine has completely destroyed your steam-powered armor, leaving your slight body vulnerable to... No!
Nope. Go back.
No.
God is like, really? You want the load up? Okay, I guess I'll give it.
I fucking hate this so much. Which page was it? Where are we going?
60D.
Okay.
Yeah.
122 for the other one.
Okay. 122 what?
122E.
Okay. All right. The machine rumbles and shimmies and clanks for a few minutes, and then suddenly all is quiet. You go here that says, you go to the door that says remove armor here and open it. Redonning your steam-powered armor, you discover, to your delight, that the gnomish machine has repaired and strengthened it, giving it an additional 10 points. Thanks,
right.
God. Ja Rule, bless this run. Turn to 129A. All right.
129A.
Yeah.
That's a weird place to go. It's a whole new area.
So 114B or 16E?
Well, 16E we've come from before, so 114A I think is what we want.
114B.
Yeah.
114B, my apologies.
That's okay. And then 34A or 108G? Probably 108G.
Let me just see if 34 is in this.
Wait, what? That's
34A.
That's neither of the directions we just came from, though. That's odd.
Yeah. 34A does not... No, 108G is actually where we've come from. It was the giant machine.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
34?
So you want 34A.
Okay. All right, so we've got 20C, 128D, or 114B. So we came from 114B.
This is the least different.
Yeah.
128D we have definitely been to already.
Mm-hmm.
When the hell did we go there? Oh, a while ago.
20C then.
So 20C it is.
20C... Wait, weird. 128D and 20C link to each other.
Yep, they sure do.
Shit.
So
We've been to all three machines, though.
Yeah, we just need to get out of here.
Which means we can leave at any time by returning to...
I can't remember what the page number
64 was the maze page.
Okay.
I think if we go back to there, it'll tell us we can leave.
Well, let's take another look around. I'm going to go to 128D.
Okay.
I think this is just a big maze. Yeah, this is just, well, now we're at a the big crossroads with 20C, 34A,
This is
70K.
128.
Yeah, 128D.
Okay. Oh,
So we've
this
got
one.
30C, 20C, 34A, 70K, and 121G.
70K, you say. And what was the
Yeah.
other one? 121G?
Yeah.
70K, we have not been down.
Okay.
It might just be a Minotaur.
Well, if it is, I'm not fighting it.
Okay.
I've had enough of this maze.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not fighting it.
Okay.
I think we just leave the maze.
We destroyed the Minotaur making machine. So this entire maze
Yeah.
was to get three things, three
Yeah.
machines. One of them was just a thing that made Minotaurs. One of them was a thing that gave you 10 extra armor or potentially destroyed all your armor.
Yeah.
And what was the third one?
Oh, we
Dragon
killed
Armor
all
Destroyer.
10 dragons.
Right.
Yeah.
And the third one was also nothing. So like this entire thing was just
A big waste.
best case scenario 10 life.
Well, and the Ted Dragon machine, as far as we understand, is like the imp had to be active for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And if the imp hadn't
So-
been active, I wonder what that
Who knows?
machine would have been.
Yeah. Because maybe it's not actually that, or maybe it is that. We also got a bunch of treasure, so hey, fucking great.
Yeah, and some gold, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going back through the rock doors. So 148I.
148i.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, sure, we don't have any stuff to actually fight dragons, but like our career as a baker is going to be great with all this gold.
Yeah.
All right. You tug on the heavy iron door in the rock wall, half hoping that it won't open. Why would I half hoping that it wouldn't open?
I want to be stuck here forever.
I just want to die, really. I mean, is our character a millennial? We're just like, I just wish I was dead. You know? Half hoping that it won't open, but the massive door swings towards you on its hinges, and you stare into a well-lighted chamber. Take a quick look at the picture on page 69.
Oh,
You do not need to read the text.
Wait, this is back-
but do not read the text.
this is back the way
Okay.
we came through into the electricity room.
If not, your only choice is to go to the maze or return. Okay, well, I guess we're going back to the gnome flinger, right?
I think we're
can.
I think we're at
Yeah.
the end of this particular run.
Okay, so let's run some ads, take a break, and then we will choose a new door for the gnome flinger.
Awesome.
I don't think, you know what? We just spent 2 hours, and I don't think we came any farther ahead.
No.
Than
We
when
got nothing
started.
to actually help. We got about 5 different things that were like, this could help with the dragon. Oh no, it can't.
Yeah. It's true.
But hey, head dragon, fucking dead. Ultra dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Hello, and welcome back to DiceFriends, where we are currently trying very hard to make it through this game, and they are giving us no rewards whatsoever.
I'm impressed that we went to one room from the gnome flinger,
Yeah.
and we managed to get to like the next room and then to the maze. And it's like, shit, we haven't been back here in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Now I'm not entirely sure. Like, I wonder if there's other ways to get to the maze and to get to the electrical room, or whether you can only get it, or whether the maze is is also one of the holes in the.
I think each one of these is its own, like, section. I
Yeah.
don't think, because imagine, I don't think they put in the effort to link everything, right?
No, I wouldn't think
Yeah.
that they would, yeah.
Especially because they make it so easy to get back to the gnome flinger,
Yeah.
Right.
right? So everything's like compartmentalized. All right, so we have done the magnet, which did not go well. Did we go to the...
Like, the maze is an actual thing in here.
Okay, so the maze, we've done the maze, right?
Okay.
We've done the magnet. We've probably done the spark, right?
Oh, probably.
That's a
Spark
Stands
is
to
probably
reason.
the lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there might have been stuff in the maze thing
You know,
that we hadn't actually
lightning door.
in the magnet that we hadn't actually looked at, but I don't really care at this point.
Yeah. So,
We have been to the Spark. It is 68. Yeah.
yeah. Any of these catch your eye?
I mean, there's the bakery. You're a baker.
Did we do the bakery?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna go take a look.
I feel I think the explosives was the thing that gave us radiation poisoning last time.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go to the bakery. We got to be good there, right?
Absolutely.
98. That's like our home turf. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, fuck. Before you even enter the room, your nose tells you quite clearly what is coming. Yeast, gingerbread, strawberries, and aromatic soups have all combined to make the air something wonderful breath. Fuck.
It is breathe,
They needed an editor for this. Making something wonderfully breathe. The scent of a bakery. But what you don't expect is what you see when you first get there. An unpleasant-looking, gnomish baker determined to repel intruders with his rolling pin. Behind him, on a table, you catch a quick glimpse of another imp preparing to cause more trouble. If you want to ignore the gnome and go right over to the deal with the imp, turn to 47F. However, if you're willing to forget the imp for a moment and talk to the gnome, turn to 58J.
There's there's an imp in every room, eh?
Yeah, there's an imp in every room, and they're always bad.
And it's gonna get huge, right?
Yeah. Right.
It's a fight no matter what, right?
No, it's just if we fight it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think.
If
Did
you're
it
gonna
say fight no matter what?
Forget the imp and talk to the gnome.
Well, I'm going to go talk to the imp anyway.
And go deal with the imp.
Because ignoring the imp is always a punishment, right? So 47F.
Right. Yeah.
Pointedly ignoring the baker, you walk past him toward the imp, which is playing around a cast iron pot on the table. But the baker doesn't care to be ignored, and you feel his rolling pin descend on your shoulder as you discover that it has done 3 points of damage to your armor.
Fuck!
The imp laughs at you. You start to charge it, but it quickly runs away. As do you when the angry gnome gets after you again. You try to tell him you're a baker too, but he refuses to listen, and all you can do is run out of the room and make your way back to 8.
No. Talk
okay.
to the baker.
Okay, so what's the baker? What was the baker's thing?
98. He wants you to go to 58J.
58J.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to 58J. Dude, there's all decisions in this game are wrong.
Yes.
All right. This is his domain, so it's only polite to introduce yourself to the baker. You stand in front of him and tell him briefly of your background and your mission. How do you make a gooseberry tart? What? How do you make a gooseberry tart so a child can put it in his pocket without getting messy? The fuck kind of question is that?
He's testing you.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, you're a baker, eh? Name 5 baked things.
Yeah.
He's a gatekeeper. We're being gatekept. Hey. You tell him how your master taught you to compress the dough just so. The baker hums and haws a minute, but finally admits you must know your business. You tell him of your current business and how it is being complicated by the imps. We've learned to live with them, he says, but I can see how you might have problems. Tell you what I'm going to do. And he quickly turns to the table and captures the imp in the pot. Before you can react, the baker thrust the imp into a bowl of gingerbread batter and tossed it into an oven to bake. That takes care of that imp. That's fucked up.
Holy shit, that baker is badass. Can he join our party?
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Did the imp like scream? It's like, no, please. Ah! Yeah, you're gingerbread now, you little shithead. All right. The gnome introduces himself as Niebler the baker and offers to show you around his domain. Return to 98. Oh,
hell
sick.
yes.
Well, that was easy. Okay, so we're free to explore the chamber. There's a dripping ice machine, a big steaming pot, device at center back, right-hand archway, left-hand archway, baker with cookie tray, and oven. Is there a picture? Oh, there's a pic. Oh my God! Look at this surly little boy. Look at you're just so grumpy, aren't you? You're a grumpy little boy. Okay. Well, there's an ice machine.
Everybody sees the giant bone in the soup in the back, right?
Yeah.
That's how you make soup. Is out of dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Yeah.
Dinosaur consomme.
I mean, these are gnomes. They're tiny, so that could just be your femur.
Oh,
oh, it's true.
Good.
What if it's your finger bone?
Yeah.
You're not that big. It's not like Gulliver's Travels. I'm just like huge. I just come in like, hey, give me your gingerbread.
Yeah, could we? Yeah, could we just be like, hey, baker guy, can you make like a really big thing of gingerbread and just like attack the dragons with that?
Yeah.
What do we want?
That ice machine does sound pretty good.
The ice machine does sound pretty good. All right, let's go to the ice machine.
Okay.
110H. Please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me. Please. Please. I've been very good all night. When you ask Niebler why there's an ice machine in a bakery, he says that it belonged to one of the apprentice bakers before he turned to a new life quest. He never could get it to make ice cream cones the way it was supposed to. It just makes ice cones. Now, it just gets ice all over the floor, making everyone who comes into the bakery slip. As you walk away, you find yourself turning back to the machine, as if it were going to give you an idea. Roll the die. If you get a 1 to 4, turn to 68J. If you get fuck me, dude.
Just gonna fire those ice cones at those Ted dragons.
Oh, please don't kill me.
This could mean anything.
Yeah, 5 to 12. 78H. You stare at the machine for another moment, but whatever it was that was niggling at you doesn't pop into your mind. Return to 98. Can I just like loop back to the ice cream machine until I get
110H? Yeah, roll again.
Does it count like that?
Yeah, because it seems to.
There's nothing that tells me that I can't do that.
Yeah.
So wouldn't I just like eventually I'm gonna roll 1 to 4?
68.
I agree.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm curious now, so I mean, we're not really here to play this game the way God intended, right? Like there's no choose your own adventure purists in the chat.
There's no God here.
Yeah,
there's no God here.
It's not another 6 hours to my grandparents' house. We got to get some shit moving.
68J. All right. You start to turn away again, but suddenly it comes to you. If you take the ice machine to the battlefield, perhaps you can turn it up full blast and get the draconians slipping and sliding all over the battlefield area. Send it along to the storeroom. The machine will add 10 to your defense during the final battle. Sick.
Okay, that's how this works then.
Yeah.
We have to keep finding shit that's going to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll tell us when it's going to help.
That's the first thing we found. That's actually the first thing that we found the entire time that we've been playing this game. It has not fucking fucked us over.
It was an ice machine.
It was an ice machine.
Great.
Cool, I guess.
They're gonna fucking Home Alone them into winning.
Yeah.
Every time I play one of these books, I'm just that guy that I guess. You're like, yeah, I guess so. All right.
Like the machine that shoots lightning, useless. The thing that makes the ground slippery. That's what we want.
A machine that makes minotaurs. No good. I'm good. Nah.
Infinite supply of minotaurs. No, we don't want that. Okay.
Infinite cannon fodder. Well, let's go see what the baker with the cookie tray has to say. Maybe he's got some snacks for us.
Where are we headed?
60E.
60 Echo.
Clearly, that fellow's an apprentice, you think to yourself as you watch the young gnome spill things for the 3rd time since you entered the room. Wow, not that we're fucking counting.
No.
It's like, wow, it's the 3rd mistake you've made in the fucking 5 minutes I've been in here.
I feel like you're keeping like an eye on things, evaluating stuff, being like, this is what I would change if this was my.
That's what happens when you become like a journeyman. Is that you always see the apprentices that are busy fucking up.
Yeah.
He trembles when he sees Niebler glare at him. And Niebler murmurs, kid's no good at all. Does everything wrong. I'm really dissatisfied. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Remembering your own
pain some gingerbread.
Yeah. But I knew his mother and I promised, so.
Remembering your own painful apprenticeship, you feel a deep twinge of pity for the lad. If you want to go to the apprentice and try to calm him down, perhaps give him some advice, turn to 74K. If you shrug and tell Needler that they'll probably get better, do so, but return to 98. Well, I mean, we got to try, right?
We got to know this is going to fuck us. Absolutely.
Absolutely gonna. That gnome's, the thing, he just pulls out a gun and fucking shoots us.
I think he's going to like bump into us and knock us into the pot and we're going to light on fire or some shit. But I like your thing. He's like, it's very good advice. Bang, bang, bang. Glock, glock, glock.
Come on, man. Get good.
That's Glocky the elf. You didn't.
What was it? 74G?
74K.
74K. All right. Leaving Niebler, you go to the lad and help pick up what he dropped. In calming tones, you make some suggestions to the boy based on your own experience.
Stop
He's so
dropping
flabbergasted.
shit.
Yeah. You look like a fool when you drop shit.
He's so flabbergasted at your attention, as well as the good sense of your suggestions, that he pulls something out of his pocket and, blushing, hands it to you. It's a gun. What is it, you ask? Please take it, sir. It's a gnomish luck stone. I'd like you to have it. The next time you need to make a roll for something good to happen, the stone will make it happen automatically. Wow. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
He needs it more than we do, though.
Yeah. Is he not been using this?
How fucking bad would it be if it was like, you know what? You keep it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, you know what? You can have it.
Oh, it does not work in combat. All right. Well, fine.
That's fine, though. But, I mean, the worst ones are out of combat.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah, we've had some pretty...
We don't instantly die in combat. All right, we're back to 98.
Yeah.
Okay.
The oven is where the imp ended up. Do we want some cookies yet, or are we going to let them sit for a while?
I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I could eat. Yeah. I could eat. All right, so we got big steaming pot, we got device at center back, and then the archways, and then the oven.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Beej? Oven?
Oven.
Yeah. 1110 or 110. 1110F. 110F. With Niebler's encouragement, you walk around and admire the big oven. He obviously takes good care of it. But then you open one of the small doors and discover the well-baked form of a witch. Embarrassed, Niebler mumbles something about Hansel and Gretel and hurries off to have someone take care of the charred figure. Holy shit.
Is this like an interdimensional oven?
How many people have died in this oven today?
Yeah. Dude, Niebler's just the cleanup crew from John Wick.
Hey, Niebler, yeah, we've got, we need some gingerbread over here.
Yeah, I gotcha. On my way. He's just dipping ash in the fucking pot. He's like, All right.
How much dough? 7 bodies? Holy shit.
98. All right, so the witch is dead. Very good.
She could have helped.
I'm gonna say big steaming pot.
All right.
34I.
There's definitely somebody's dead in that pot.
Yeah.
Big steaming pot.
As you near the big pot of gnome soup stewing on the fire, the cook in charge moves a lever and raises a device that pulls a huge leg bone out of the kettle.
I must stop you quickly. When I name a soup after something, it's because that's what's in the soup.
Yeah.
Chicken soup is not made by chickens.
For chickens. It is made of chickens. They fucked up here is what I'm saying. Or else there's so many of these gnomes.
They're cannibals.
That's why there's only 68 gnomes with us at the moment. It's because the other 32 ended up in the soup.
Yeah. All right. Look at it. Look how big it is, exclaims the cook. Puzzled, you ask, but wasn't it that big when it went in? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Startled to realize he's not alone, the cook turns to you and replies, oh, no. Wait, I haven't done this voice today, so I gotta... no. It was just a little bitty chicken bone. A gnomish chicken at that. But you see... Some time ago, a wizard came to Mount Nevermind. He liked my soup a lot, so he put some magical herbs into the pot. And ever since, whatever has gone into the pot has come out larger.
Oh, God.
Well, you know what we gotta put in the pot. Look, I don't make the rules.
No.
Has come out larger. I can feed tribes and tribes of gnomes with just one pot. Then he adds with a sigh, at least I could if the other gnomes didn't get so tired of my soup. You shrug uncomfortably in your armor and jokingly ask, do you suppose it could make my muscles larger?
Oh my God.
But the gnome takes you seriously. I don't know. It might. If you want to get in the pot and see the wizard's map.
You get in the pot and die because it's a pot of boiling water.
God damn!
There's fucking no way this ends well. Absolutely not.
If you don't do it, Ray's gonna have to do it.
Yeah. If you wow, the game's taunting us. If you want to get in the pot and see what the wizard's magical ingredients do, turn to 44G. If you've not got the nerve, thank the gnome for the thought and return. Wow, well, fuck you, game.
Yep.
44G. You think I'm fucking scared?
Hey, what's in the soup? Have some more. No, seriously, what's in the soup? It's really good. Have some more.
Hey, Beej, before you got mad at me, the gnome cools down the soup and lets you climb in without the armor, he demands, crossing your fingers. You duck down in the liquid and stay there for a few minutes. When the gnome says, that should do it, you climb out again. You can't tell if anything has happened until you put your armor back on. It's a tighter fit around your upper arms and across your shoulders. Your muscles have become stronger, and you've acquired 5 more life points. Briefly, you think about going in again and again. Then a vision of you 90 feet tall and never able to enter a bakery again fills your head.
I could be a titan, but what of my future career?
You gotta think about your career after you fight the dragon army, you know?
Oh, man. Fuck. Wait.
Not punished.
Yeah, we didn't get punished. Oh, that's incredible.
How did you turn out like this? I got in some swole soup.
Yeah, I got in the steroid soup.
So
Vince
5
McMahon's
more
just
life
like,
points.
Vince McMahon,
You're just
getting in the soup.
Yeah,
It says it made you stronger, but it doesn't give you any bonus to your strength. That's kind of unfortunate.
you got
all
5,
jacked up.
so you're up to 20 life now.
Yeah, we're juiced on the sluice, baby. All right, so there's 2 archways. Or device. Oh, there's device at center back.
There's that too.
Wait, let's do that first. 75. You always do doorways last.
Yeah.
Leaving Niebler, you go to the lad and oh wait, no, that's right. That's not 74K. Wait.
75K.
Oh, 75K. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's a big device at the back of the bakery, which appears to be half bellows and half some sort of, well, something else. When you ask Niebler what it is, he recalls that it was brought into the bakery to lubricate something, he thinks. Was Niebler's voice? No, Niebler's voice wasn't the... whatever, I want to keep doing it. I remember now. He adds, it was used to lubricate the oven. In fact, I think it has 1 more squirt of lubricant in it. Please stop talking, please. You can't say squirt, you can't say lubricant in the same sentence. That's your banned. Why don't you use it on your armor? He suggests helpfully. I wonder if anything can go wrong, you muse. I can't afford to have anything bad happen to my steam-powered armor. Are you sure it's lubricant? Oh, of course. Well, there is a chance that it might be glue from when we were repairing the oven, but no, I'm sure it's lubricant.
It's 100% glue.
It's fucking glue. If you want to squirt...
He wouldn't steer you wrong.
All right, if you want to squirt the squirting device at your armor, turn to 59C. I mean, I'll check it out, but I'm ready to retcon any decision that I make in this game. 59C. There's no way 2 good things happen in the same room.
I'm already writing down glue.
Aiming the nozzle of the huge squirter at the joints in your armor, you hold your breath and squeeze the trigger. What comes out is 1 last dose of very high quality lubricant that add 5 points to your armor. Wow.
That's
We're back
awesome.
up to 25.
Man,
Huge squirter.
The bakery is your home turf.
Yeah.
Nothing can possibly go wrong in this room. We're invincible. Literally 3 good things just happened back to back.
It's true.
I mean,
Left or
sure,
right?
the first time you came to the room, you got killed.
God,
No, you were kicked out.
I'm like, get out of the horny kitchen already. You shut the fuck up. Okay, we're gonna stay in the horny kitchen until I'm ready to leave the horny kitchen.
You're like Captain America. You just got out of the soup and then you got all looped up and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's exactly how. Yeah, I remember Winter Soldier. That was a good movie. Left or right?
What do they look like again, Paul? Can you show me the pictures?
The picture?
Yeah. If I'm going to make a pronouncement,
look
I
the
want to be
same.
able to...
One of them looks like they're carrying like a potato out of it.
So maybe the left-hand one that they're actually going through is like...
Oh, I think left. Yeah, let's do left. That's a good choice, Beej.
All right.
Good job. 63C.
You know how kitchens work, right? You go through one door, you come out the other one.
Oh, yeah. I have a kitchen at my house. I'm basically an expert.
Yeah.
That's a storeroom through there, Niebler. Oh, wait. That's a storeroom through there, Niebler replies when you ask about the left-hand archway. And, of course, there's an exit in the back. Do you know where it goes, you ask? Nope. Never needed to go anywhere. The bankery is my place. Fuck, you've never left? Niebler.
I sleep in that oven with the witch.
Wow. Complete lack of curiosity.
Yeah.
Sometimes I throw imps in the big soup.
Big imps. That's not cool.
Big dead imp bones come out.
All right. If you want to go through the storeroom and use the exit, turn to 72H. Okay, well, let's get out of here. 72H.
All right.
72H. Grabbing a thick slice of bread as you go. This is the horniest room. Holy shit, dude. Grabbing a thick slice of bread as you go. You pass through the storeroom and out the exit.
You're basing that on a thick slice of bread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what Paul's talking about, Adam.
Yeah, Paul. Look, Beej and I know.
Slices of bread, well known.
Incredibly horny.
Very erotic.
Yeah, very erotic.
Vaguely suggestive.
Out the exit beyond. Immediately, the aroma changes from one of good yeasty things to a dry, acrid smell of, well, you're not sure what. As you walk up the gentle incline, however, the smell gradually disappears as you become increasingly aware of fresh air. Turn to 122. What the fuck was the point of mentioning that smell?
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
122.
Is there a picture, Paul? Please tell me there's a picture.
You know there's something important going on right in front of you, but you can't seem to pull... I haven't looked at the art.
Oh, shit. No, keep reading.
You know there's something important going on right in front of you, but you can't seem to pull your eyes away from the drop at your feet. You find yourself on a ledge with nothing but open space below you. Wherever you aren't inside Mount Nevermind anymore, and your heart drops down the mountainside. Then, a small, shrill squeal manages to drag your attention from infinity to the broad ledge beside you. There you see a huge feathered griffin devouring an imp. Well, you won't have to worry about an imp in this place. Give the fucking thumbs up to the griffin. All right, I want to look at the art.
You think something important is happening.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it's got treasures. Look at all the treasures.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Look at what's that thing on the kite? What is that?
but like you come out of a place and it's like, oh, there's a big drop off. I'm gonna pay attention to that and not pay attention to the griffin.
To the griffin. Okay. You study the huge eagle-headed flying lion and remember the tales you've heard about such beasts. This one is clearly a mother, busy brooding over her eggs, as well as the many odd things she used in making her nest. You know that she is probably intelligent and able to speak with you. If you will speak, 46E, or will you just tiptoe quietly out the door you see in the wall ahead? Wow. I'm a charmer, right?
Yeah, when's the next time you're going to get to talk to a griffin?
You put Adam Savadan in the room with anything, magical or human, and I'm pretty sure I can charm the pants off it.
Yeah.
46E.
Is she wearing pants? Is the question.
Not knowing what to say, your eye is caught by the gnome-guided flying machine in the sky. And suddenly the question pops out, are you teaching the gnomes to fly? You ask the griffin. A strange noise comes from the beast. A laugh, you guess. Though you've never heard a griffin laugh before. No. No. The gnomes won't be taught anything. They have to learn it for themselves as part of their life quest. Silly business, if you ask me. They should be raising children. But anyway, we have the kind of lend-lease arrangement. I lend them the cliffs around here to fly from, and they lease me whatever I happen to find that will be helpful to my nest. As you can see, she says proudly, I have quite a collection of gnomish items. They make grand nesting materials. However, she touches her eggs sadly. However, I'm having a bit of trouble keeping the litter warm. I'm afraid I might lose them. Touched, you wonder whether there's some way you can help her. Roll the die. If you get a 1 to 6, is low always good? Because I get the good effect, right? I have the thing, the gnome stone.
It was once it wasn't good, but mostly it's been good.
So do I just see which one?
I think it's just
yeah.
Why would I use the ice machine? She just asked if I could keep them warm.
Just the back half of the ice machine. It's like a Peltier cooler, right? So the front half is cold, but they have to exhaust all the heat off the back.
Yeah. I mean, that's but I feel like if she asked the gnomes like something to warm up her nest, it would just be like a flamethrower. So
yeah, that's fair.
Thermodynamics? Do I look like the kind of fucking person that knows anything about thermodynamics?
Entropy always increases.
I'm being honest with myself, and I don't know anything about thermodynamics, okay?
All right, 112K?
Yeah. 112K. As you stare at the crowded desk and think about what it takes to make eggs hatch, though your business has always been to make them bake properly, you get an idea. Madame Griffin, your troubles are over, you say. I'll talk to the gnomes and get them to extend their steam pipes out to your nest. They'll warm the eggs from beneath, and everything should be just fine. She flutters her great wings excitedly and clutches an egg to her feathered breast, cooing. Just hang in there, my sweet baby.
This is a good decision you've made.
Just hang in there, my sweet baby. Mama will get you all hatched as soon as she can. This nice young man has promised to help. Then she turns to you and says, why don't you take a few minutes to see if there's anything here in my nest that you'd like to have to return for your help? You thank her and return to 122.
Hell yeah.
She sings a lullaby to her eggs.
Yeah. Griffin has wares if human has coin. 122, huh? All right. So, we got the pick of our litter. There's big capsule on the left.
Yeah.
Long instrument below capsule. Glowing horseshoe magnet. Other items in
generic.
And flying machine. Paul? What are you feeling?
Capsule sounds interesting.
Okay.
I don't know.
Big capsule on the left. 120C.
Maybe it's just like a ridiculously huge like vitamin capsule.
A shiny steel oblong-shaped tank clearly has something in it when you shake it. Study it. Why would you shake it? Why is my first reaction would not be, hey, that's my egg. Studying it carefully, you discover how to open the two halves. When you do, a very shaken gnome falls out. He's alive, but seems to be more ticked off than relieved. It wasn't an illusion. I can't believe it. What good is all I've learned on my life quest as an illusion tester if I can be wrong on such a stupid thing? God, it's so hard to read.
Yeah.
You finally quiet him enough to learn that he is indeed an illusion tester, and yesterday he got into this tank convinced that it was an illusion. Like, wow, he's an idiot. Oh, okay, he's a moron. After a while, he felt the thing being picked up and flown for a while before being dropped here, where he's been ever since. Suddenly, you wonder how many of the objects and weapons you've picked up in Mount Nevermind are also illusions. You ask if the gnome will go to the weapon holding area and test everything for you before the battle, so that you won't get hurt. Just before the final battle, turn to 151 to find out how this gnome will have helped you. Oh. Neat. Okay.
I bet that might come into play with the the imp thing.
Yeah.
With the
the Ted Dragons thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go back to 122.
I feel like an illusion tester, like he's just basically like poking things.
Yeah, it's like oh, it's real.
It's like remember there's like a Looney Tunes cartoon like during the Second World War when somebody's like testing it, a guy's like testing warheads to see
Yeah,
them
Yeah,
remember
Daffy
that.
Duck, I
duds.
think was, but
yeah, just hitting them on the top, be like, dud.
I remember watching that as a child and thinking to myself, that's a stupid way to do that. You just blow up. Me with a galaxy brain just couldn't handle cartoons, I guess.
I hope the pay is good.
Yeah.
All right, Beej, your choice.
I'm going to say other items in Nest.
Okay, 120F. There are 10 items in the nest that you haven't looked at. Okay. You can check out as many of them as you want, one at a time, starting with number 1 at the top of the next column.
All right, we're going to be here the entire time.
All right.
Check them all.
Okay, check them all. All right, 68A.
Yeah.
Where are we at, though? We have to remember 120F. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to just write down for 120F, Beej fucked up.
Yeah. What was it?
68A.
68A?
Yep.
The device you pick up is obviously useless.
Great.
Okay. How about, Paul, you stay on that page?
I'll stay on this page. Okay.
Or somebody tell, like, what's the next one?
16F.
16F.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
16 Foxtrot.
That one's useless.
Okay.
59A.
You want to go to 59 Alpha.
This device pulls off anything that might be clinging to your armor, thus undoing any harmful effects. You gain 5 points. Nice. We're back up to 30.
All right. Next one is 51D if you want to keep moving.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
We're going to see them all. All right.
This device adds 5 points to your armor.
All right. So
We're back up to
another
40. Are we back to max?
I think we might be, actually.
All right.
72 Alpha.
Useless.
42 Alpha.
Useless.
76 Alpha.
I'm gonna give you 3 guesses.
Useless.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on number 8. Do you want
Yeah.
to keep pushing your luck?
Yeah.
132K.
What are they gonna do? Kill me?
This device kills you.
This device hurts your armor to the tune of 5 points of damage. Okay, we're back to 35.
All right, 9th item, 47A.
Useless.
10th item, last item, 149 Alpha.
This is definitely gonna hurt us. Nope. Useless.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right. So, on the whole, we did pretty good.
It's like
Oh, we were done. We were...
weirdly anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out long instrument below capsule, 148A.
48A.
You pick up a long device, part of which is a... Yep.
Wait. Look at the picture. Long instrument below capsule.
Is that not a...
That's
a bazooka.
That's just a bazooka.
Yeah, it's an RPG.
You pick up the long device, part of which is a pipe that you can see into. Oh, please, God, don't...
And a trigger.
When you hold it up for the Griff to see, she just shakes her head like, Americans.
Is there a sign that says point towards enemy?
Remember, we are a massive idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so figure out chart. We got to get to D.
Okay. Yeah, let's get on that
Hey, we
chart.
don't have to fight a Minotaur at every turn, so
This
that's
is
good.
Yeah.
So really, the game has just made it's made us appreciate this process more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
we really messed up that that first one being like just entirely dead ends. I guess was just bad luck. I don't know.
Now,
All right, first roll, 8.
oh,
Go
perfect.
to 8.
Look at that.
Second roll,
Oh.
4. Go to B. Third roll, 9. All right, so it seems easier. We had a beneficial thing.
Yeah.
So we're on 6.
A strange gnome arrives, sent by the Gnomish High Committee to guide you for the day. In your next chamber, the gnome prevents you from doing anything harmful. If harm does happen to you, treat it as if you hadn't made the choice and continue playing.
I mean,
Okay.
Nice. And it says anything harmful in the next chamber, which means no matter what we do in the next chamber, nothing bad can happen to us.
Yeah. Well,
I put
rolled
it
a
forward
5,
that
so
this gnome has been with us all along.
we roll the 5, so I go to C. All right.
Yep.
1 to 5. Dinger. 11. We go fear for your life.
Okay.
So bad thing happens.
We're on bad thing 4.
A small but important part falls off your armor and you don't know where it came from. Oh, fuck. You're like, snap. But you can feel the difference in operation. The armor now does 1 less point of damage in all your upcoming battles. Okay, so we only do 4 extra points of damage.
So you're at
Right,
9,
so 'cause-
11,
Yeah.
14 now.
Okay, not the worst. All right, I need a 1 to 5, please. I don't really want to go through this whole thing again. Shit. Got to go through the whole thing again.
All right.
You know what? No.
Or no, just say you got a D.
Yeah, this is. I feel like. Yeah, I'm not going to re-roll everything just because this is just crappy viewing. What were we on?
We were at 148A.
Okay. Sorry, Twitch chat. I don't know if this is going against the spirit of the thing, but we do have to move along.
Yeah.
148A?
Yeah. And so if we succeed in reaching D, we can now turn to 26J.
Okay. Sorry, 26J?
Yeah.
After studying it, you realize that the long device is a steam-powered blow-up thrower. You can use it 1 time to make something blow up for 30 points of damage. Delighted with your luck, you pocket the device. Pocket it? Fucking, it's a fucking bazooka.
So this
Boy,
is
we got big pockets.
not something for the dragon fight, just something for you.
Wow,
To have.
they can put pockets in fucking suits of armor, but they can't give a dress a fucking pair of pockets, huh?
Right.
This is fucking horse shit. Unbelievable. All right, 122. I guess the gnomes carry it, right?
Yeah. You pocket it, meaning you put it in you just slide it down the side of your pants and they just pick it up.
Yeah. Or nature's pocket.
Yeah.
So there's a horseshoe magnet or flying machine. Let's start slow. Horseshoe magnet. That never ends bad, right? Magnets?
No, magnets have never been a bad thing for us.
No, never ever. 20H. Sparkling among the somewhat rusted items in the nest is a horseshoe-shaped object which you think is a magnet, although you've certainly never seen a magnet that glowed before. You lean towards it to inspect it more closely. Roll a die. Oh my god. Please. I'm begging you. Six. 145B. I think that's a bad thing. But I never know. As you near it, the glowing magnet begins to move, seemingly of its own accord. Suddenly, it shoots out of the clutter in the nest, drawn straight toward your armor. It attaches itself to your chest, and no matter how hard you pull and tug, you can't get it off again. Your armor loses 5 points because of the magnet, so we're basically back to 30.
Yeah.
Why don't we go? There was one of the things in the.
The gnome, but the gnome prevents the bad thing from happening.
No. One of the things in that pile of random crap.
Yeah.
Was something that made everything fall off your armor, wasn't there?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's right. There was an item in the. That's right. There was an item that if there's anything stuck to our armor, this would just make it fall off.
Yeah.
We already found that item, so we could just retcon this and say this thing falls off.
We'll just go. Or just. I mean, theoretically, we could go back and do that thing again, right? You could just go back.
Sure.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
Like we don't even need to reverse that decision. Like theoretically, you're allowed to go back to do that again, right?
You're right. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, whatever. Sure. I mean, you know what? The wheels have completely fallen off this run anyway, so,
all right. So
I'm going to ignore it.
So what happens if we got the right roll on this for 20H?
20H?
Yeah.
31F.
Yep.
Okay. Please be just something even worse. 31F?
Yep.
As you near it, the glowing magnet begins to move. Suddenly it shoots out of the nest. You manage to duck, however, and the magnet goes spinning off down the mountainside. The griffin mouths tisk tisk, and you continue to finger through the items in her nest.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we dodged it.
Magnets suck.
Yeah. All right. Flying machine. This is... We're going to die. 144H. The gnome, flying suspended from his amazing wing, has been watching you ever since you came out on the ledge, and he has swooped closer and closer. When you signal to him, he comes even closer, surprising you with the degree of control he has over the flying wing. The gnome introduced himself as The gnome introduces himself as Daninchi, sorry, usually called Leonardo by his friends.
Sure.
He and a few others like him have an agreement with the griffin by which he lets them use the cliffs in pursuit of their life quests to gnome flight. You suddenly have visions of yourself flying in one of the wings up and around the attacking dragons, where you can single-handedly fight them in their own realm. That is not how that fucking works.
No.
Smiling, you ask, can I learn to fly one of these things? Well, replies Daninchi, if it's a one gnome glider, so you have to be prepared to figure out how to fly it or for yourself. I can show you how to get started, but you have to take it from there. You indicate that you're willing to try, and Daninchi lands on a wider ledge behind you. He very quickly fits you with the harness, having only to lengthen some of the straps to let you fit or have it fit on you. So we got to get to C.
All right.
On the chart. Mr. Right. What are we on? 120 or 144?
Leonardo da Vinci,
Yeah,
well-known
144H.
Eastern European.
Yeah. Look, everybody's an Eastern European because the voice is funny, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Don't take this away from me.
Hey,
So most
nobody's
of
heard Leonardo da Vinci. We don't know what he sounded like.
That's true. You don't know.
the nice thing about this is that it's still generating boons and banes for us as we roll down the chart.
6. A. All right.
So that's kind of nice.
Exactly.
8. Oh, getting the hang of it.
So we're on 7 now for good things.
Yeah. 7 is, during the next imp encounter, you hear a soft chuckling sound, and for some reason, you win the encounter without ever touching the imp. Okay.
You must have mean the Chaos Emeralds.
Shut the fuck up. Dumbass.
During the next imp encounter, a rose comes in from off shot lands.
Yeah.
Tuxedo mask
7 to
shows
10. Oh, I go to G, right?
I would assume so. You're the one looking at the chart.
Yeah. So another good thing happens.
All right.
So 8.
The Gnomish High Committee of Good Neighborly Relations sends you a huge supply of unusually well-prepared food. Being hungry, you eat and discover that the food adds 5 life points to your score. I have no idea what our life points are at, but
25,
I mean, at this point,
I believe.
Yeah,
25
sure.
now, I think.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right. I really need to roll a 1 to 6 here.
So
But I
we're
mean, no
trying to
matter
get to
what
C.
we roll, as long as you don't roll an 11 or 12. 4. Oh, C. Nice. We did it.
We move on to 121J.
Okay. You study the pulleys and levers and the way the gnome has positioned you in the sling below the wing. Then, confident, you step off the cliff. Immediately, it begins to drop, and you see the cliffside rushing by it terrifyingly by. Then, you pull the rope on a pulley, and the plummet changes to a glide, then to forward flight, and finally, you begin to climb. Happily, you discover how to bank left and right and left to turn and climb. By the time you land, you are in full control of the flying machine, and you know you can use it in battle. It will add 3 points to your offense in the final battle. But for now, give it to the gnomes to store and return to 122.
And that's everything in there.
We did it.
Do we now we have 9 minutes left in our stream.
Yeah.
Do we
pause here?
Do we pause at 122, which is the Griffin's Nest?
Yeah.
And wrap up the stream?
I think so, yeah. That sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that was fun.
Of all the things
That's
that
some-
you've done in this thing, like, oh yeah, and I'm just going to learn how to hang glide with no bad consequences.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
just like, I mean, I'm assuming if you fail, you just die, right? Because you just crash and hit the side of the mountain and explode. So, yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Shout outs to everybody watching on YouTube. Before we go, one more thing, just to remind you, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. If you want to go and ship us $1 a month or anything that you can our way, that would be great. We would appreciate it. It lets us keep the lights on and lets us keep doing these. We will be back for another one of these. If you're watching live, we'll be back next Monday for Dice Friends. If you're watching on YouTube, be a little bit later, but there is another episode coming, so don't worry about it. And yeah, that's it out of us. I guess we will see you next time.
All right.